All right, y'all. Welcome to episode 47 of Nerdcap. Allegedly, according to Genzo. So hopefully he's correct.
Whoa.
Um,
All right.
so
Yeah.
yeah. Welcome from all ends of the earth.
Hold on, this might
Even
be
though like
48.
95% of
Hey,
y'all
this
are
might be
from.
48. I just it might be 48.
Hey, whatever episode it is, 47, 48. Who's keeping track? Maybe we should.
We gotta
I
stop
don't know.
doing this.
But yeah. Welcome from all ends of the earth. Like I said, 95% of y'all probably United States. But if you're coming from, I don't know, UK, Australia, Nigeria, wherever you come from, we appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. I love it. Hey, nah, better yeah. Wherever you hear this, bro, hey, sign in. I need to see it wherever you listening to this to. If you can, sign in. I need to know
Like
where you coming from.
first person shouts, Canada. Like, all right, simmer down.
Slow it up now, buddy.
No, we appreciate the Canadians. If you're in there, well, no, Quebec, Toronto, yeah, all y'all
Saskatchewan.
folks is
Saskatchewan.
Florida, because you're pretty much a different country.
Might as well be. Florida, Florida's his own beach, bro.
We got any
Florida's his
Florida
own
man?
beach.
Yeah, appreciate you. But no, let's get right into it. Since you just finished the Daredevil finale, first
Yes,
of all,
I
what do you
did.
think about the Daredevil finale, and what do you think about where it's going?
I thought it was very good. I did enjoy it. It took a long while to get to any real action in the last episode, but
Yeah.
brother, when they spoilers, of course, whatever. But when it got there, brother, watching that, first of all, watching it being shot with even though it's like it's almost like I'm not gonna say it's a simple shot, but like it's a shot where you're like, oh, I've seen this before, it's been done before. But the opposing shots between Daredevil fighting the task force and Kingpin,
Yeah.
absolutely 2003 early attitude era WWE wrestling, beating the dog shit out of those out of the Daredevil Rebels, bro. Oh my god. I ain't gonna hold you. It was beautiful,
Right.
man. It was a sight to see.
Imagine being the best friend of that first person who got hit by Fist, not knowing he's that strong.
Bro, I was about to say, imagine being just the guy in general, bro. Fist opened that door and said, "Dude, look at that man." Put on top, broke bro's neck on impact. He flew, hit a bench, and then snapped his head even further. Oh my
Nah, the
god.
dude who got it worse, who got his back broken on that wall,
On the
bro,
wall,
on the
yeah,
corner
when
of
he
that
picked him
wall,
up his
bro.
head,
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
tried to hang that
he got
man up
done.
like a poster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Absolutely. Yeah. That wild stuff there, brother. Wild
Yeah.
stuff there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Honestly, I think to echo your sentiments, I thought the episode was pretty good too. One of the
Mm.
best episodes of the season. Like I think they had three good episodes. I felt like out of the season, three really good episodes. I
Okay.
think the first episode was pretty decent. The episode where they pretty much shot it like old Daredevil. I was like, oh, so you can do this, but you just kind of not doing it. That episode was pretty good. And
Yeah.
of course the last episode was pretty good. Everything else, like they had some good parts. It wasn't necessarily bad. Some it's better than season one, I would say. Some of it just kind of felt redundant. I feel like we kind of did all this in season one.
Mhm.
We kind of just rehashing it and just
Yeah.
doing amplifying it in season two.
Mhm.
So yeah, some parts a little slow, which I'm used to it being a little slower. I know Netflix Daredevil that have more episodes, and it definitely has some slow parts. I know people, would say, "Hey, that's like the epitome of like Netflix or Marvel Netflix," which kind of is, but it does have some slow parts too.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't think I respect the slow parts as much with the MCU or Disney Plus because they're short. It's less episodes, so it's like, all right, we'll kind of get to where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Mhm.
but no, I thought it was a solid episode. I slick wouldn't honestly, bro, I would not have been mad if they had, even though as much as I love Kingpin, I love this iteration of Kingpin.
Okay.
I would not have been mad if Daredevil kind of mistakenly or accidentally allowed the civilians to end up like killing Kingpin. I think it would have even justified more so if Daredevil ended up going to prison. Because they could have said incited, right, yada yada yada.
Mhm.
That would have made more sense. B, uh, it would have been almost poetic having like the quote unquote people that Kingpin was serving, even though he really,
Yeah,
was in actuality,
yeah,
end up turning on him and
yeah.
them being the ones to kind of smoke him out instead of Daredevil, and Daredevil kind of it would give him in that next season more to kind of think about like his role as like this, yeah, this hero, what he can incite, and
Mhm.
then stuff like that. I thought that would have been a little bit more impactful. Even though I love Kingpin, don't get me wrong. Love Kingpin the character,
Yeah.
love what he's doing with the character. But we've also been with him for about like what, six seasons now. Definitely it'll give another villain another chance to also do some stuff.
All right.
So
This is where I disagree with you fundamentally. First thing
okay.
first, because for those of y'all who don't know, DJ has been the biggest advocate for Marvel
Yes.
not killing their villains off, because he's like, bruh, he's like, it seems like
Absolutely.
every time a new villain shows up and they could be stretched out, pause to like multiple other movies and everything, they get murked frame one, like in the first movie that they're shown.
Mhm.
And DJ and I have always been saying, like, bruh, I think Marvel's doing that very wrong. So to hear him say that he would have wanted Kingpin to get killed on the stairs for poetic justice is
Yes.
insanity, brother. Insanity.
Yes.
I never in all of my days. I don't agree whatsoever, because see, with Kingpin, Kingpin is such a prominent character. I don't want him to go anywhere until I see him interact with Tom Holland Spider Man. After he interacts with Tom Holland Spider
Mhm.
Man, Marvel can do their regular 1, 2. Let me just murk this character off. But I
Mhm.
really want to see Kingpin tangle with Spider Man, because like I really feel like watching I keep forgetting his last name, but Vincent. It's some, I know it's like with a D, like D'Angelo or
The D'Onofrio or
D'Onofrio,
something
I
like
believe. Yeah, seeing
that.
him
Yeah.
and Tom Holland's like interact, I know
Mhm.
both of them can act really well, and I feel like if you get like
Yeah.
a really intense scene with them, where Kingpin says like,
Mhm.
you're just a boy, give him the regular Kingpin Spider
Mhm.
Man jargon, I'm gonna squash this bug, blah 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 blah, whatever whatever. I would just love to see that first.
Mhm.
And like I said, going from this
But
point
what
with Matt being in jail at the end of the season or whatever, end of the season, I do think that uh, of course I feel like we're going to see Matt in the new Spider-Man movie, and I know we have the Punisher One Last Kill coming, so I feel like Matt is probably going to play some part in there. Maybe Punisher might break him out of jail, whatever, whatever, or maybe his sentence will be up halfway through the series and he's out again. But
mhm.
I honestly feel like just them putting Matt in there is just for like just to build stakes for the next two
Mhm.
projects, because I do feel like Matt is either going to be in One Last Kill or Brand New Day for sure.
Yeah, and it's fair. I've also been an advocate for Spider-Man and Kingpin interacting in the past. I've been wanting that, but at this point, Kingpin, he's been in all of Daredevil.
Mhm.
He's been in Hawkeye. He's been in Echo, which I didn't watch Echo.
Who
Sorry.
cares about both of those?
Um, he's been in all those, and at this point, I don't really know, and especially how this one ended, I don't really know at this point where their conflict would be. And, like I would want the conflict to make sense.
Mhm.
I wouldn't want to rehash like the same thing he's been doing. This like, oh, this time Spider Man cares about it, and I has to deal with Spider Man instead of Daredevil. So at this point, I just don't see what their conflict would be at this point, and
All
that's
right,
my main thing.
I got you right
Of
here.
course, they can creatively write it, but I'm
They
not seeing the vision right
they just
now.
have to keep him out of the mayor's seat. Put him in actual kingpin territory, right? Take him out of the
Hmm.
mayorship and all the politicals, all the politics,
Hmm.
and just let him be a crime boss organization, organizer or whatever, and let him run it
Hmm.
like that. Like keep it real low key, whatever, whatever.
So
And
basically,
that's how,
Daredevil season one.
yeah, right. But that's what I'm saying. Just put him back there, because understand what we have now. Like we've seen Fisk kill people. We've seen that already.
Mm,
But
yes.
the way we saw Fisk go out at the end of this season it's like it's way different. This is the Kingpin. This is a more comic accurate Kingpin because bro was
Mhm.
willing to sit here and murk multiple people. Like Kingpin's been attacked by like the Hand and other people. He's just it's just the fact that bro is so brawlic and vicious that he can just he just one taps pretty much anybody he's fighting, especially when there's like a bunch of
Mhm.
jobbers. So we got to really see Kingpin like if he's willing to murk men and women and children and teenagers who are dressed up like Daredevil in a government building. Now we have the legitimate Kingpin. It took 6 seasons. The same way people say it took Tom Holland's 3 movies, technically three and a quarter when you talk about Civil War. It took
Yeah.
him 3 movies to become the Spider-Man that we're really anticipating with Brand New Day. It took 6 seasons for me for Kingpin to become the brutal Kingpin that I was waiting for. So now we
Mhm.
have prime Kingpin.
Well, I feel like he was kind of trying to keep it in like the season one, like season
Nah,
two, like Daredevil. I think now I would say it was more. How should I say it? I don't say not low key, but more powered down because obviously any character that go gets to the MCU,
mhm.
immediate power buff,
Oh, absolutely.
like
One bro, once
they
you yeah,
immediately get power.
everybody knows once you get to the
So
MCU, yeah, you're twice as strong as you were in
yeah,
the other
yeah,
team.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. So if you go on in
Yeah,
that realm, then okay, yeah, this is more like the king, closer to Kingpin of like comics and other iterations. But I feel like that was still character wise, outside like the power and all that, it was pretty good then.
yeah.
But yeah, again, I feel like that would just be going back to season one of Daredevil, except you just instead of Daredevil, you just cross it out and put Spider Man, and I'm not sure if I want to necessarily see that.
Okay.
Not when Spider-Man has so much in his rogue gallery,
Uh-huh.
um, that's yet to be explored. So I don't know. I don't know. Like I do want to see them interact, but I want it to be impactful. I don't want it to be not just a rehash,
And
just
see, but this is
get
yet
Spider-Man.
again, this
So
is where we get into that. You bring Kingpin in. We have Scorpion coming in this movie. We already had Vulture. The moment
mhm,
that and from this point, all they have to do, like, because they said that they're adding a lot of different villains in this movie in Brand New Day.
mhm.
Depending on who they put in there, you then have Kingpin create the Sinister Six. What you looking at
Okay.
me like that for? Hey, hey, yo, what you looking at me like that for, bro? Am I
All
wrong,
right.
bro?
So can't
Like I said,
I
Kingpin is
don't. Well, the
Kingpin
reason
is the
I don't see
perfect
that
character to make those
either,
moves, bro.
I really don't see that either right now. To where he is currently in the story is
Mhm.
like, why is he creating Sinister Six? You know what I mean? Like,
Because
what's
he
his
has the
connection
money
to
to bring all
those?
them together. They're a bunch of criminals.
Well, I guess let me backtrack. Who would you consider be the Sinister Six right now?
Well, who do we have right now? We have Vulture, Shocker, Scorpion. All we
Hmm.
need is the Rhino and I don't know, like Venom or Craven. Well, I mean, we're not.
Hmm.
First of all, we're not going to get Venom in a Sinister Six before Tom Holland, Spider Man, and Venom have a one-on-one confrontation. So we don't got
Yeah.
to worry about that. But like I said, Shocker, Vulture, Scorpion. They can introduce the Rhino. They could introduce they could introduce Sandman, realistically speaking, but they
Hmm.
might not. They might not do that yet. Honestly speaking, with the MCU being as like murky as it is, they could just put 2 other like low tiered like Spider-Man
Hmm.
characters. And throw, bro, they could throw. Honestly speaking, MCU does whatever they want. They could put Crossbone, a brand new Crossbone,
Hmm.
on the team, and that would be the Sinister
See,
Six, bro.
see,
Add a
and
new
what I'm
character like
saying
that.
is now, like I'm saying now, where his character is,
Yeah,
he really don't have the pull to be able to do a Sinister Six. So it would literally just be a
what you
pull out of
mean?
nowhere because like his resources and stuff like that, the stuff he was trying to get into the city. That guy kind of like blowing up stuff like that.
I'm talking about
He's on
Kingpin.
this beach. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause you said you want Kingpin to.
That's small potatoes. That's small. Kingpin, bro. Kingpin literally had motion in prison. Like, brother, yeah, okay, cool.
Mhm,
They cut off his assets and he left somewhere, whatever, whatever. He's
mhm,
Kingpin. He's known for making a way out of no way. Kingpin's the type of guy that'll go find a mob boss, murk that man, take over his mob family, build it up from there. That's just the
mhm.
way Kingpin. He a
And here,
dog, bro. He'll get that
and
money back.
here's the other thing. Here's the other thing not mentioned. He keep mentioning like, yeah, being like over the city or pretty much Hell's Kitchen or whatnot. Outside of that,
Mhm,
outside of like the his realm of influence,
mhm.
it's just like, all right, he's not making any real waves
Mhm.
outside of that to really believe that then he's gonna bring in six superpowered individuals to then fight Spider-Man.
Why not?
Not where he's at right now.
Well, yeah, not where he's at right now, but there's nothing like, for instance, there's nothing from this man like finding like, okay, you know what? Like, because when I saw he was on the beach and I was saw him like look
Mm.
at the water, literally the only thing that went through my head is like, this man is literally thinking about New York right now. He's like, I hate this. He's standing at that beach, like, I hate this. I got to get back.
No,
I
he
got to
was
get
thinking
back.
about Vanessa. That's what he was thinking
Man,
about.
that man is not thinking about Vanessa. That man is thinking about look. That man lost two things, but only one he can get back, and that's the city. All right. So one thing he gonna do is he gonna find out a way to get back in there. Like I said, Kingpin has always been the type of guy. Is like when he's at the bottom, that's when he's at his most dangerous, bro. You would think it's when he's at the
Yeah.
top. This man will do anything to climb back to the top, and I'm willing to believe
Mhm.
that he would get into a villain syndicate, murk whoever he has to murk, bro. Get into power again. Then if he runs into another mass vigilante, Spider-Man, he's like, all right, I've already learned my lesson from Daredevil. Matt Murdock's still in the slammer or whatever. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna let this happen again. Hey, I already see he's gonna be a thorn in my side. I'm collecting some villains, Nick Fury style, and then he goes out there and he sends the Sinister Six out there, bro. Look, Kingpin is can easily do it,
Yes.
easily.
It's a stretch, but maybe.
It's not a stretch. This is his actual character. It's like this is who he is as a guy. That's just him. All right. Ugh. Anyway, oh, perfect. All right, so y'all know most of the time I try to talk to y'all when DJ's not here. So first of all, let me tell y'all something, bro. Have y'all been noticing? Like I've been seeing the discourse between like the Naruto fandom and the One Piece fandom, and I've been loving watching the back and forth. Ah, damn. What's up, man? Oh, okay.
I guess I'm not.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah. You know, sometimes when you leave, you can just stay gone for a while. Just like I don't know, maybe 30 seconds, so I can get one of these thoughts off.
Our recording failed.
I'm still going on my side.
Hmm.
You might just have to lean on
Actually,
me.
yeah. I might I might have to exit out.
Dang, bro, you gotta do some split recording, huh? Oh, wait, yeah, get out of here. Yeah, go ahead, go, get out of here. Bro, you can leave, bro. Just go and restart, like you said. I perfect. Okay, listen. So I've been thinking about like the Naruto. I've been watching the beef between the Naruto and the One Piece fandom, right? So basically, I've been seeing this one. That was a little too quick.
All right. Hopefully it's working now. All right. Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. Yeah,
Man,
back to the regular scheduled programming.
one of
Um,
these days, bro.
we're
One of these days.
we're ready for our new topic.
Yeah, sure. Let's just go do something else.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll start us off.
All right, what you got?
All right. So you can only keep one of these shows. Dragon Balls, like so Dragon Ball Z, Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or Yu Yu Hakusho. Pick one, the rest gotta
I'm
go.
gonna keep one. I gotta keep. I got. You said Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z or
Dragon
just
Ball Z.
Dragon Ball in general.
I think it's just Dragon Ball in general.
Dragon Ball in general. I gotta keep. I gotta keep Dragon Ball. It's just giving us too much.
Yeah.
Even though Hunter x Hunter is my personal favorite anime, I have to
Mhm.
keep Dragon Ball Z because it's just giving us too much over the years. Not only is like the foundation or like the inspiration for a lot of other anime. Yeah, you also think about all the movies, all the games. Those other series just haven't given as much. Um Now quality wise, you can probably argue, oh yeah, this has a better story. And the other one has a better story. And you may be right. But what Dragon Ball Z has done is still I don't know, it just still hits all the stops. And like I said, just a sheer amount of fun
Yeah,
that's been had with the games,
absolutely.
the sheer amount of movies, is just unmatched. It's almost be unfair to the other two, even though all those other ones have solid stories and at sometimes superior stories. So, but I'm keeping Dragon Ball.
You know, my logical brain wants to say Dragon Ball, absolutely. Uh my fandom brain wants to say Yu Yu Hakusho
Mm.
all day. Everything else can go to hell. All right. Like I
Yeah.
said, I was raised up on Yu Yu Hakusho, bro. Yusuke Urameshi raised me, shaped me into the man I am today. Uh, and honestly speaking, bro, like I said, without that, I wouldn't be the way I am right now.
Yeah.
Bro, taught me how to get out there and start getting to scrapping, bro. And that was the end of my story. Full on delinquency through high school, brother. It man, when I tell you that show shaped me. So you know what? I'm glad you choosing Dragon Ball. I'm going Yu Yu
Okay.
Hakusho. I'm locking in Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't, bro, when I say people like Yu Yu Hakusho, but I don't think people really understand how
Mhm.
much like when I say that show really like was an impact of my younger years. Like it,
Yeah.
what it did for me, it would we would have to go down into a deeper, more emotional story. So yeah, I'm locking in Yu Yu Hakusho, bro, hands down, hands down.
Okay.
And that's
Okay.
really rough
All
for
right.
me to
Fair
say
enough.
because logically, Dragon Ball, keeping Dragon Ball just makes all the more sense, bro. It, like I
Yeah.
said, gave us fed us for decades, fed us for
Oh yeah.
decades, gave us some of the greatest anime games like in general. I don't think there's
Yeah.
realistically speaking, I'd even argue. You know, I'll hold that for another time. Uh,
Mhm.
but yeah, absolutely, right. Yu Yu Hakusho, definitely, definitely,
Okay.
100%.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna ask you the question. I know we probably haven't even touched most of the topics we're going to hit, and we're probably like 20 minutes in. So I'm trying to
Yeah,
get through these.
for sure.
Um, this is actually one we had last week, but we kind of start run out of time a little bit. But so I'll just go and do it here. But name a DC character that would fit in with the X-Men. And I can go first if you want me to. My first one is actually going to be, I believe, I hope I said it right. Metamorpho. I
Okay.
think he's my first pick. My
Yeah.
honorable mention probably be Beast Boy, but first pick Metamorpho.
Both really good picks. Yeah, I think both those are really good picks. Yeah, damn, because Metamorpho, that was old boy who was I don't know. I know who Metamorpho is, but it's like I want to make sure.
Mm.
Well, I want to make sure I know who Metamorpho is. Metamorpho is the guy with the multiple body parts that are different elements,
Yeah,
correct? Yeah,
yeah,
okay, just
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure. You
Hmm.
know what was getting me? I think I was trying not to confuse Metamorpho with how can I forget bro's name, bro? Um, the dude who can like it's like a robot that Lex Luthor made that absorbs powers.
Oh, Amazo.
Amazo and Amazo. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Amazo. I was trying to get
yeah, yeah,
Metamorpho and mixed up with Amazo. That's what it was. Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, I think yeah, Metamorpho and Beast Boy, two solid picks. For me, um honestly, I'd probably say maybe I feel like Static Shock. I think Static
Okay.
would mix pretty well with the X-Men, not only just from,
Yeah.
you know, being mutated into a bang baby,
Hmm.
but also just because he's young, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he kind of fits the
Yeah. Yeah.
motif of the X-Men as well. Outside of that, though, I'd probably say it's another person. I think you know this might be kind of crazy. I honestly think, I honestly think somehow, some way, uh, Swamp Thing, uh, No, actually, you know what? I do think Swamp Thing and the X-Men would be like pretty okay. But actually, no, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
what's his name? Aragoth. I think his name is Aragoth. Uh,
Which character is
he's
that?
like the hold on. Let me make sure I got his name. Let me make sure like I got
Okay.
this right. I
Okay.
believe if I remember correctly, he's that like kind of hobgoblin demon looking guy.
That sounds
He's
so
like
familiar.
this hobgoblin demon. Maybe I don't have his name right, bro. Is that not his name? Hold on. I might have butchered that. Hold on.
You're not talking about the one that's connected to Merlin. No, that right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Isn't Ares? Dang. I think I know who you're talking about now, though.
Etrigan is his name.
Etrigan. Yeah,
Etrigan.
yeah, yeah,
Etrigan.
yeah,
Okay. Bro, I was about
yeah.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna hold you for a minute. I was like, bro, what if the dude I'm thinking about, his name doesn't even start with an E, bro? I was like, what if I'm just cooked?
Yeah,
I'm like, bro,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Etrigan. Because I said Aragon? Yeah, yeah, wrong name. Yeah, Etrigan, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I honestly think Etrigan, uh, I think he would fit pretty much in with the X-Men. Because if bro came over to the Marvel universe, people see Etrigan, they're like, oh hell no. You dirty, filthy
Yeah.
bastard, bro. And I think the Xavier Academy would, you know, like, don't worry about
Okay.
them, bro. Get on in here, blah, say, blah, blah.
Mhm. Okay. Alright, cool, cool. Cool, cool.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Alright, what you got?
All right, brother. I'm gonna ask you this: what would be a better crossover, Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach, or Naruto and One Piece?
Um, honestly, Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach. Um, yeah, just the like kind of like the
Mhm.
premise of of both of them. You know, spiritual pressure, spirit swords, and
Yeah.
spirit guns and all that. I feel like it would kind of just mesh well in
Yeah.
dealing with the unseen and unknowns
Mhm.
that the normal humans, can't see or can't necessarily deal with. I think that would make a pretty good crossover. I think they
Okay.
would just mesh better. Other one would be interesting, but I feel like for an actual if I had to like watch a crossover episode, I would probably, watch that for the other one. Got feel like they would have more some type of mutual, enemy or something like that that they
Okay.
could, crossover and beat, in my opinion.
All right. Yeah. Honestly, I completely agree as well. I do think that Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach would be uh just a far more enjoyable watch. Just because, like you said, though, I think they do kind of mesh better with the whole soul,
Mhm.
spirit world, soul society, whatever
Yeah.
and whatnot. Although I do still think that Naruto and One Piece would mesh together because in One Piece they've made note about ninjas and stuff like that. Especially like in the
Mhm.
Wano country and everything like that, or ninjas and samurais and stuff. And in
Yeah.
Naruto, and in some like the Naruto filler, or movies, I believe they've had like talks about pirates. I think that both Naruto and Luffy would really like. I think they would really enjoy each other. Just the fact that
Mhm.
one's a ninja, one's a pirate, and their worlds are so opposite. So okay,
Yeah.
let me ask you one more because I actually got two of these.
Okay.
So which would be the better crossover? Hajime no Ippo and Megalo Boxing, or Don the Don
Mhm.
and Mob Psycho 100?
Me
Now,
personally.
granted, because I know one would be more fantastical than the other, like in terms of just
Mm,
craziness, but one would be just really good to watch, in my opinion. So,
yeah, I'm still going with Epo and, Megalobox.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
honestly, I'm a little biased 'cause I just definitely enjoy both of those
Yeah,
series more.
yeah,
So,
yeah, 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 yeah.
um, yeah, I never watched season 2 of, Don and Don either. But yeah, there's also that.
Yeah,
But, yeah, I
yeah.
just definitely just enjoy the other 2 series.
Mhm.
I think it'll be easier to I don't say easier, I know technically they said in, like, 2 different time periods,
Mhm.
but it would still be kinda interesting to um see them 2 interact since they're both kinda, especially, what's his name? What's his name? Is it not Mugen? What is his main character's name on, Megalobox? It's not Mugen.
No, and Megalo Boxing is Gearless Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, I
yeah.
don't know why I was thinking Mugen. I think I was thinking
I
the
think
other
you're
guy who
thinking
was
Mugen
like
from Samurai Champloo.
yeah, 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 because they
It's the
kinda look
Afro,
pretty
bro.
similar.
It's the
Yeah,
Afro. Yeah, the
yeah.
Afro, the tan
Yeah,
skin,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, Guerrilla Joe and Epo seeing them kinda go in and spar,
Mhm.
I think that'll be dope.
Mhm.
That'll be dope for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can agree on that. I do think that would be, to me, I feel like that would be a more locked in, interesting watch.
Yeah.
But my choice would actually still be Don to Don and Mob Psycho, because I
Mhm,
just feel like with the stuff, like the worlds blend so well together, because with Mob
mhm.
Psycho you got nothing but espers, and then they do also talk about aliens in there, and then in Don to Don
Yeah.
they're talking about aliens and cryptids and spirits.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just think that would be so, like like
Yeah.
it would be so fantastical. It's like I just got to see what they would come up with. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Makes
I
sense.
think, yeah, for a better locked in watch, I would go for Ippo and Megaloboxing. But no, I would definitely choose
Yeah,
Don
yeah.
Don and Mob Psycho. I just love Mob Psycho 100. Like I'm a
Yeah.
huge fan of Mob Psycho 100.
Okay, okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Let me ask you this.
All right.
If you could switch places with one superhero for a week, who would it be?
I'll tell you who it wouldn't be. Spider-Man. Uh if I could if I could switch places with one hero, uh
If you need time to think, I've got my answer. And it's any superhero of any like genre. I don't gotta necessarily be like just Marvel or something like that. So if
oh,
there's a
okay, okay.
superhero with it, yeah, yeah.
Uh probably Metro Man. Probably Metro Man, bro.
All right.
Literally only gave up his the life he made just because he wanted to.
Mhm.
He's like he just got tired of being a hero, bro.
Yeah.
But other than that, bro had no actual threats. Megamind wasn't
Mhm.
doing nothing to this man. At any
Yeah, yeah.
time, he could have easily bodied Megamind too. So that's the crazy part.
Mhm.
And then everybody loves you, man. Everybody loves Metro Man. It's like
Yeah.
it's simple. It's a simple life.
Yeah.
But if I did want to get a little bit more like locked in,
Mhm.
I'd probably say like nah, never mind. I take that back. Never mind. Nope. I was about to say the
Mhm.
Flash. I was about to say the Flash because I was about to say like
Yeah.
living in where
Central City.
Central City. I was about to say Metro City. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about Metro Man, but living in Central City, they love the Flash so much,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And I really think that would be so cool, just kind of being like that. But I was like, I do not have no time for a random speedster to come up and try to eat my ass, pause, or earbar thong to try to just show up and
To
like
ruin your life.
rip me in
Yeah.
half or something. Like, real, I'm like, I don't have time for that, bro. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
take that back, absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Me personally, I'm going with a side timer.
Oh,
Um,
that's so good.
a
I didn't even think about that. That's so
yeah.
good. That's so good.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
so good.
A, you're already the strongest, so I'm not really worried about
Mhm.
threats. But also, he's not like super popular to where people were like kind of just depending on him or looking for him. All that
Yeah.
he kind of just do the hero thing, not really have to really worry about getting beat up or threatened,
Yeah.
and kind of just chill. Go grocery shopping and mind his business as well. Some
True.
people might make fun of him being bald, but
Yeah.
hey, what are you gonna do?
No.
So no, side note is a perfect balance to kind of, can be chill,
Yeah.
but also be the strongest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. I agree. Couldn't agree more. Okay. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Who do you think had the better character development? Zuko, Miriam, Bako, Bako. Sorry. Let me try that one more time. Who had the better character development? Zuko, Miriam, Bakugo, or Gara? I said Bakugo. Bakugo is crazy.
It said Miriam from Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay, taking him out. What's the other ones? I know
It's
Zuko. What's the other
Zuko,
two?
Bakugo, and Gara.
Zuko. Yeah.
Mhm.
Out of those four, it's Zuko.
Mhm.
Um, Yeah, because his story just from start to finish and him, like his whole thing was a hunter's nut, hunting Avatar.
Mhm.
They had Uncle Iroh who's trying to give him lessons in between. He goes like back and forth.
Right.
One of my favorite episodes was if I remember the episode title, I believe it was like Duel of Two Fates when
Mhm.
he, had sided with Azula.
Mhm.
It was like, hey, father will, let you back into the empire, whatever, all
Mhm.
that. And you cut the Iroh after he like attacked the Avatar,
Mhm.
cut the Iroh, and Iroh was just like
Yeah.
so just shaking his head.
Yeah.
And I think just him going like his back and forth.
Also,
He
didn't
was
they throw
never
Iroh in prison right after that? Like, they threw that man in
I
prison.
think yeah, 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 they throw him in prison too. Then
Yeah.
Zuko was like going to visit him, like,
Mhm.
Uncle, just, uh give yourself to the Fire Nation, they'll let you out. And Uncle Iroh was just like, nephew. So
Yeah,
nah, I
yeah,
feel like he was the best. It was just kind of up and down until he
yeah.
finally found his way, and just had more of a story that also just coincided with Avatar
Mhm.
and finding his way as well. Baco, of course, they had some good development.
Mhm.
Even to almost the end, there was a lot of times. Most of the time, I just really didn't mess his character like that. I was
Mhm.
like, "Hey, bro, can I just chill out?" Like I liked him, but I was like, "Hey, chill out."
Yeah.
Miriam loved his character, but it was, I think, because it was just more so short,
Condemned it.
rather than throughout the whole thing. I don't think I could put him in there. And the last one, what was the last one again?
It was Gara.
Oh, Gara. Um, That's a pretty good one too. I'll
Mhm.
put him at 2. Yeah, I'll put him at 2, but Zuko 1 for me.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this one was straight for you, bro. I had no.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, no, 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 no. We definitely
Okay.
have
All right,
we
cool.
definitely have different views, 100%. But this one was just for you,
Okay.
bro. Just for you and the viewers at home, the viewers at home.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. Who will win in the fight? Kaneki versus Giyu. Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, Giyu from Demon Slayer.
That's rough, bro. Because Kaneki, bro, them niggas had guns and gear. They had gear and stuff to fight ghouls, bro. Uh, and that
Yeah.
really depends on if the gear, if the blade could like actually affect Kaneki. Like, I mean, because Kaneki's
Sure,
out
for
here.
sure.
Kaneki's like mad durable, bro. I bet it's like them
Yeah,
tails
yeah.
and stuff. But if we are equalizing it to the point where the blade can hurt Kaneki or
Mm,
whatever, um, I probably gotta give it to Giyu, man. I know
okay.
I know it's rough to say. Everybody's going, like, bro, do you not know what they were hitting Kaneki with? They were hitting Kaneki with all types, brother. The reason I'm saying this is because like Demon Slayer, in terms of like physicality, it makes no sense. It
Mm,
makes no real sense. Their speed is already
mm,
pretty impressive. Because I think they I know they're like the Hashira are up there in terms of like lightning timing and stuff like that.
mm,
I don't think Tokyo Ghoul is really known for like crazy speed feats and stuff like that. So I definitely think Giyu has them in speed. And in terms of techniques,
mm.
bro, well, I don't know, man, because
Well, Kaneki does have some. I don't know if you remember that one scene where he was when had like little. I forgot what they call them, the things coming at him,
yeah,
and then that one officer. I don't know why. I forgot why he was there by himself.
mhm.
But then he like kind of can move real quick, and he was like behind him, and oh boy couldn't even react. So he do got some speed, but at the same time, obviously like Giyu also fought Agza, who's fast as well.
Yeah,
So
faster than lightning timers, bro. Like Akaza's
yeah,
rank
yeah,
3, and
yeah,
Akaza's
yeah,
rank 3, and I'm like, come on, bro. So I'm like, yeah. And
yeah.
then also, but like Giyu couldn't beat Akaza 1v1. Tanjiro had to like really pull that
Mhm.
one out
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole thing. Um,
But I wouldn't put Kaneki at like Akaza's
I
level
would
either
not
though.
put Kaneki at Akaza's
Yeah.
level at all. No, absolutely,
Yeah,
bro.
nah.
Especially the way ghouls work. Bro, that man's getting
Mhm.
hit with that needle compass that like goes against malice that like
Yeah.
literally hits it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Connor's getting towed up, bro. And
Filet.
then
Yeah.
and ghouls have really good regeneration, but demon regeneration is way better.
Yeah.
Way
Especially at
better.
that level.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
especially at Akaza's level. Honestly, now I'm starting to think who would win the fight between Akaza and Kaneki. I'm like, yeah, Akaza is putting the beaters on Kaneki, bro.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
do I really have the Demon Slayer verse higher than the Tokyo Ghoul verse, bro? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I think I do.
And it's really because not and also it's not because of the Hashiras, it's more so because of
It's
like
the demons.
the upper level
Yeah, the
demons. Yeah.
demons. You know, it's not the
Yeah, you have to
Hashira that
go
make me
against
want
what
to
they've
put. Yeah,
gone against.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because now I'm thinking about it, I might actually say that I might actually believe that Kaneki might be able to beat Giyu. He might be able to beat Giyu. I think it's about like what, I'll put a 60-40 in Giyu's favor, but
Okay.
yeah, no, I'll give a 55-45 in Giyu's favor.
Okay.
Um,
Because didn't he take out the well, what's the name already kind of did a lot of damage, but I was saying I was about to say the spider
oh well, the spider
upper
basically
middle,
already like
but
was
he was
back damn near to
yeah,
full
he was
health, bro.
already
Yeah, he hit that bro with a deep
yeah,
palm, bro, and nicked him clean. Walked right
yeah,
past him, cut his head clean up.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
And he didn't even
that's
have
what I'm
time to
thinking.
react to either.
That's what I'm thinking that like Giyu would hit Kaneki with a deep calm,
Yeah,
walk
yeah,
him down Giyu, bro. Walk him down
yeah,
Tomioka.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
for sure, for sure, for sure. Let me ask you this, man. Uh, how many tail beasts do you think it would take to stop a great ape?
um, Like, am I numbering them like which ones or
Starting
just
from
in general?
if we had to keep increasing tail beasts by starting with one, how many do you think it would take to stop a great ape?
I'll say all of them.
You think all nine?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Yeah,
because I have to assume that a great ape, like if he does like a mouth blast at full power,
yeah.
could potentially blow up the earth.
I mean,
I have
yeah,
to kind of scale him up there.
yeah,
um, yeah, and also super durable too, just in comparison,
yeah. Mhm.
because it really just come down honestly to like probably the
I
last
don't know, bro.
just do 89.
I don't know that there. I don't know about super durable though, because if you remember, granted, I don't know if this is canon anymore, given like them switching up the stories and whatnot. But if you
Hmm.
remember, Bardock in his first showing, he got that scar on his face from a dude like lasering him across the face
Hmm.
while he
Well,
was a
I
great
guess
ape.
just which is there just like a general average graded? Because unfortunately, my mind just went straight to graded Vegeta. So, are we talking to
Growing into
like
an elite grade ape. Look, the thing is, they were saying like when you go grade ape, if you have mastered grade ape, or if you're like, I believe like one of the
Mhm.
signs of like mastery of grade ape is if you can talk while you're a grade ape,
Yeah.
so like you can still communicate and stuff. Uh,
Mhm.
this man went straight to Vegeta, bro. Vegeta,
Yeah.
bro, grade ape
If
Vegeta, I think is dogging all nine tail beasts, bro, hands down.
yeah, cause
Yeah, you know,
that's where my mind
I
was going. But if we just going like a regular average grade ape, then okay, then that's a little different.
I didn't think about it like that. So yeah, nah.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
thinking about just a regular. I'm talking about. I wasn't even thinking about an armored grade ape. I'm thinking about like the Saiyan sent a
Yeah,
child grade ape.
I was literally thinking of grade ape Vegeta stomping out one of
Woo!
the
No, I believe.
stomping out one of
I
the
believe
beasts, bro.
anybody like if you put grade ape Bardock, grade ape Vegeta, any of those guys, clapping the nine tail beast, bro.
Yeah,
Clapping the tail beast. Uh, Especially because they move. They can basically move pretty much the same way, bro. Like when you're like an elite
yeah,
grade eight, bro, you're just
yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
He is two up there.
Yeah, bro. I was
For
thinking more so
regular
like
grade ape though,
a Kid
maybe about
Gohan or a Kid Goku grade eight, like a rampaging grade eight.
I'll say maybe about 4 or 5 then.
Okay, 4 or
For just
5.
like a
Okay.
regular. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Get about 4 or 5 tail beast bombs taking that thing up.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that should do it.
Okay, yeah, for sure, for sure. That boy said I went straight to super. I went straight to Vegeta, bro. Grade eight
Yeah,
Vegeta is crazy.
absolutely, bro.
Yeah, this man was out for blood. This man was trying to destroy the verse.
All right, let me ask you this. Who's got the best alternate costume in fiction?
Best
So think of a character's main costume, but then if they have like a bomb like alternate.
best alternate
And
costume.
I can if you want to, I can go first. 'Cause I know you probably gotta think about it
Yeah, go ahead. Let me get an
a little
example.
more. First one, I'm gonna go probably symbiote Spider-Man. The all black with then just like the white symbol,
Okay. Yeah.
bomb.
Yeah.
And for my honorable mention was actually Cyclops when he had like the hood and it was just like the red X and like red visor. But hooded Cyclops, bro, with just red and black,
Okay.
bomb as well, bro.
Okay.
So those my two. They
Okay.
happen to just both be from Marvel, but those are one that came to mind for me personally for its alternate costumes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. For sure. Uh, damn. Uh, Gotta say, I do like Superman's alternative black suit when he came back from Doomsday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. That all black Superman was super good.
yeah, yeah. No, it was pretty
um,
solid.
who else, bro? Who else had a really good alternate? Um, Samurai Jack's alternate from the second part of Samurai Jack when he was in the all black
Mhm.
samurai armor and was like riding
Oh,
the
okay,
motorcycle and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That
And it
armor.
seems like
Peace.
any hero that goes like black,
Oh,
like yeah, that's your best
yeah,
alternate.
black is just the move, bro.
Yeah,
Black is just the move.
facts,
Absolutely,
fact.
absolutely, yeah. Black is the move, bro. You know, I also don't. This ain't even an honorable mention, and I really don't even want this to be on my list, but I do like the alternative Invincible joint, the blue and black. I actually like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really? I wasn't too fond of it, honestly.
It's all right. I
I
actually
like the
like
yellow
it.
tinge.
I actually like
Okay.
it. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
All right.
Um, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All
Straight
right,
up.
cool, cool.
Uh, so would you rather wake up as Guts from Berserk or Aaron from AOT?
Aaron. Um yeah. Yeah, I'm going yeah, I'm going Aaron.
Damn, are you crazy? Mhm.
Yeah. I just
What's wrong with Guts,
it
man?
was just honestly gut response. Oh, no. Yeah, bro. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm going Aaron, bro.
Okay.
Um,
Mhm.
it just kind of sucks either way because also Aaron, even if he didn't do anything,
Mhm.
he only got what, like 7 more years to live or 13, however much it is. So yeah. And that's for doing nothing. Off rip. Um I don't know, man, but you can put in fight. I mean, I wouldn't want to go on the same route, but put in
Yeah.
a good fight for Eldia, bro, and call it a day.
All right, for sure. For sure.
What about you?
All right, Aaron all the way, bro. Aaron all the way. I ain't gonna hold you. If I don't know exactly what time I'm waking up as Guts. I don't know what age I'm waking up as
Yeah.
Guts. That does matter for me personally. Yeah, I just can't, man. Guts done been through some stuff, brother. Aaron has too, but I'd rather go ahead and try to take out 80% of the Earth's population than to do literally half of the things Guts had to do, bro. I would
Yeah.
hands down, hands down. Oh my God, yeah, hell no, hell no,
Yeah.
hell
Yeah.
no. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't think you
All
were gonna
right.
choose Aaron though. I don't know why I thought you were gonna choose Guts. I don't know.
Oh yeah, nah, 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 nah. Uh, all right. I got one for you. Um, would you rather have a Green Lantern ring or 10 Iron Man suits of your choosing?
Mm. Do I get an infinite supply on that Green Lantern ring, or does it like charge?
Infinite.
Does it charge out? Like, does it like lose power and charge out?
I mean, I guess you can get one of those lantern things to
Do I
charge it up
have
every
one
night
of
if
the
you need to.
lantern things?
Yeah, 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 yeah. You have
Green
one.
Lantern
Yeah.
ring. Give me a Green Lantern ring, bro.
Okay.
Give me,
Okay.
give me a Green Lantern ring every day of the week over 10 Iron Man suits. For
Okay.
one, because there's too much responsibility in the Iron Man suit. If I'm being real, uh, I know what you think. Like, bro, there's not enough responsibility in the Green Lantern. No, not at all. Not at all. Honestly, there's not enough responsibility in the Green Lantern ring. Uh, so yeah, brother. Nah, I'm 100% sure. Give me the Green Lantern ring, just more so because like I know it works off will and imagine and your
Mhm.
imagination. So I personally believe I love to believe that I have a fantastic amount of will. Just going, based off my own,
Yeah.
instances in life.
Mhm.
I have some pretty strong willpower, I like to say. But
Yeah.
my creativity is so ridiculous, brother. I'm not going to be out here like cartoon Hal Jordan making boxing gloves and Gatling
Mhm.
guns and stuff like that. Nah, brother, nah. I'm making
Okay.
full mechs of Optimus Prime, brother. I'm making an Optimus Prime construct, bro. With a Green Lantern ring, I could just make an Iron Man suit. Like, I'm
That's
good,
fair.
brother. I'm
Well,
good.
I'm I'm personally going with the 10 Iron Man suits, and here's
Mm.
why. Yeah, if you know me, I have a lot of willpower. If
Oh,
I
I thought you
put
were
my
gonna say you
mind
have
to do
no will
something,
at all. I was gonna say, all right, fair.
no, 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 no. I have a lot of willpower. I'm also creative. I do a lot of creative things, right?
Mm.
Uh, with the Iron Man suit, um, not having enough will is not gonna stop me from being able to shoot a bazooka out my suit. So that's it's gonna work regardless. Hey, I could just be one day just in a creative slump. Hey, I could still have a machine gun that's still gonna do the job. So it has nothing to do with my mental stability.
Yeah,
Uh
yeah.
yeah, that's really the main reason. Obviously the Green Lantern suit probably a bit cooler, but
Mm.
Iron Man suit put a speaker back there too. I don't know. Let's play some music as I'm flying over the city,
Bro
bro.
got a
Uh,
JBL speaker on the back, bro.
yeah, 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 bro, yeah, bro. I gotta think if I have a little AI system in there too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so I'm going with Iron Man suits personally.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Hey, Iron Man suit don't care if you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
The city's getting saved regardless.
Hey, send the other 9 suits to handle the problem.
Facts, facts.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. All right, bro. Let me ask you this: do you think Aizawa could solo the Guardians of the Globe?
uh, with oh no, wait, which lineup of the Guardians of the Globe?
Let's start with the new ones.
New ones? Yes.
Okay. Okay. So all
Yes.
right. So give me a
Um,
difficulty rating on how difficult
it
it
would
would
be
be, bro.
difficult.
Huh?
It would be difficult.
Okay. One out of 10. One being the lowest difficulty, 10 being the highest difficulty for Aizawa.
Duplicate is not on that team on the newest, right? Nah,
Nah,
she's
she's not on it no more.
retired. Okay, yeah, perfect. Then it's just really ones. Um,
You need me to tell you what
he
the
would
new
have
team is?
he would have a slight problem with the Martian. I feel.
Okay.
Out of
State
everybody,
Sinistera.
I feel like yeah. Out of
Mhm.
everybody, that would probably give him the biggest problem. But he is a little bit goofy, so I'm gonna put it at 8 for his difficulty.
Mhm.
I think he could do it, but I'm gonna put it at 8 though. The
Okay.
original, no. Original, no. New one, yeah, but I think it will still be high diff though.
Okay, so original Guardians of the Galaxy, War Woman, Darkwing,
You mean Guardians of
Immortal.
the Globe, right?
Yeah. What'd I say?
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Damn, my fault. Yeah, Guardians of the Globe. Yeah. The
Yeah.
OG Guardians of the Globe, Immortal, War Woman, Red Rush, all them.
No. Because ironically, outside of like Lita, they don't have like a lot of speedsters in like My Hero.
You know?
Red Rush been an actual speedster where you can't, obviously it's connected to his ability, but if Immortal is rushing you and Red Rush is coming from the other side,
Yeah.
you're not
Cooked.
you're done. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not counting everybody else on the team. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Tight shit, tight shit, tight shit. All right. Fair enough, brother.
yeah. I got one kind of similar.
Okay.
Who would win? There is another versus. Who would win this battle? Blue Beetle versus Invincible. I got my money on Blue Beetle. Not
I
gonna
have
lie.
all my money on Blue Beetle actually. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Blue Beetle's so odd. Like the scarab is so odd that it's like it would take only like we've seen Mark can get hurt from blast and
Mhm.
enough concussive force and everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, the Blue Beetle, like the scarab is definitely pulling out some crazy things on Mark. And
yeah. As soon as he pulls out a super sonic
yeah,
wave,
Sonic
Mark's
Cannon.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
or
yeah.
hey,
So yeah,
rocking bros equilibrium to the maximum. Hey,
yeah, yeah.
literally incapacitating that man, or hitting him with an anti-Viltrumite beam, whatever the case, whatever the case.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I definitely think the Scarab is just really well developed.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, honestly, yeah, no, I don't see Mark handling this man Jaime like in any capacity, realistically speaking. Like, I mean, I guess if
Okay.
you can get like the rush down, like, cause I'm not. Let me not say that. If you can get the rush down on Jaime, bro, on Blue Beetle, then yeah, you might be able to
Yeah,
do some damage. But ultimately, the Scarab
yeah.
is like, with this adaptive technology, bro, it's like it's only a
Hmm.
matter of time. And we've seen Mark be taken out by far less.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I definitely think that the Scarab is going to pull something
So,
clean.
so as of right now on the record, are you willing to say that Blue Beetle will be a top hero in Invincible?
He will be the hero. I think he'd be better than Tech Jacket. He'd be better than Alan the Alien. He'd be yeah, honestly, I got Blue Beetle versus Thrag. I got Blue Beetle. A fully bloodlusted Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes. Yeah, I got him putting putting the beaters on Thrag.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, brother. All
All
right.
right, bet it up, bet it up.
If you had to make a Teen Titans team out of the My Hero UA students, so this is everybody from 1A and 1B, who would be
Okay.
your Teen Titans team?
All right. Shoot, I don't even want anybody from 1B.
Why?
Actually, I'll take.
1B
I,
got some.
I
To
actually
me,
no, no,
1B
no.
got some
Yeah,
better students than 1A, bro.
slick. I will take that guy who can like mimic the abilities
Okay,
of
yeah.
people. Take him off rip because you might be coming handy later on.
Okay, okay.
Jumping to 1A, obviously taking Deku, obviously taking Shoto. How many Teen Titans is it? Five? It's 5 or 6.
That's
Five.
fine.
Um, actually, go ahead and give me Momo as well.
Okay,
Because some of the stuff they might deal with may just need something creatively created.
okay.
um, Now for my last one, it's a toss up. I wasn't say Lita, but they slick already got the speed and Deku in a way.
Mm-hmm. So hold
Um,
on, just to go back over your team, you got Monoma,
mhm.
Deku, Momo, and you said Shota.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
Shoto.
gotcha.
Um, Actually, yeah, give me Lita for the simple fact that he even even if Deck was already fast, he'll be pretty good for his like the wholesomeness as well as motivating them. Because even sometimes Deku can kind of just get down, or if any of them kind of get unmotivated,
Okay,
you need that guy who's solid, but also solid who can kind of put everybody together, mesh everybody back together. So yeah,
okay,
definitely probably actually need him on the squad. So yeah.
okay. Fair enough.
That'll be my squad.
All
Mhm.
right, for sure, for sure. Uh, well, damn. Okay, I know we don't do duplicates around here, so
Yeah.
go to hell. Let me start there. I guess I'll take Fumakagi, and Dark Shadow.
Okay.
Uh,
Ooh, yeah.
I would take Uravity, so Ochako.
Okay.
Um, Class 2B, bro. I would take Mudman from Class 2B.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mudman's actually kind of sick. I would take
He
him.
is solid. Yeah.
I would also take. Let me get one more Class 2B. Let me get damn, bro, because you took Monoma. That was a really good pick.
Yeah.
Let me get that guy who hides in shadows, because I feel like he would be really, him and Fumakagi would be a really good duo, like a really good
Okay.
pair.
Okay.
And then jumping back into Class 1A, I guess I need Bakugo for the power, bro. Take Bakugo. Yeah,
All
so
right.
that's my
All right.
five right there. That's my Teen Titans build.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, cool.
Okay. Okay.
All right, cool. Not bad, bro. Not bad.
All right. Bet. Well, let's run another redeem, kill, or jail. All
All right, better.
right. So redeem, kill, or jail part 3. So 3 villains, 3 choices. Um, so the three for this lineup are Muzan, Thrag, and Thanos. You have to choose whether to redeem. You have to choose to redeem one, kill one, or jail one.
Who's on? Brag.
And Thanos. All 3 are just want to survive.
Oh boy, there's two niggas on this list I gotta kill, bro. You gotta kill them. You gotta take them off the board, brother. Um, I know it's gonna sound kind of crazy. Arrest Thanos, bro. Uh, yeah, hey,
Okay. Okay.
just in case if nobody's seen it, bro. In one of the old school comics, Thanos, I believe Thanos has actually been arrested, if I remember correctly. I think Thanos
Mm.
actually. I hope I'm not getting them confused with Darkseid. One either Thanos or Darkseid got like arrested in like the
Mm.
old school comics.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it was Thanos though. So
Okay.
go ahead and jail Thanos. I don't care where y'all put him. Hey, put him in the worst prison possible. Lock this man in some sort of intergalactic jail. Uh, I'm trying to figure out who I got to kill between Thrag and Muzan, bro. Cause like bro, there is no changing Thrag or Muzan, bro. I feel like Thanos with the right motivation can be brought down. Okay, you know what? Let me take it back. Let me take that back. We're gonna reason with Thanos. We're reasoning
Okay.
with Thanos.
So you're redeeming
I'm
Thanos.
redeeming Thanos. I'm gonna redeem Thanos. Which is so
Okay.
crazy to say, by the way. The Mad trying to redeem the
Yeah.
Mad Titan is crazy. Uh, I feel like Thrag won't stop, bro. Thrag just won't stop, bro. And the thing is,
Yeah.
Thrag got time, bro. Hey, kill Thrag,
Yeah.
kill Thrag,
Yeah.
and jail Muzan. That's it. That's it. Try
Okay.
redeem Thanos,
Okay. Yeah.
kill Thrag. Because Thrag, bro, if I let Thrag could just immediately either
Mm.
just go. He's gonna always try to go smash on something
Hmm.
to bring back an
Mu-
army. I don't have time for that.
Muzan lives a pretty long time too, though.
He's gonna be in jail for a long time. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's gonna have to be incarcerated forever for the rest of his life. So sorry. So sorry.
Nah, I probably got the same exact one. I'm debating too on the jail Muzan or in the Kill Thrag one. I'm kind of debating on those two because Muzan, he just he creates well, I guess technically Thrag does too. I would say he creates
Mhm.
people that's just gonna terrorize more people
Yeah.
and it just keeps exponential. But well, nah, I'll keep it the same. I would say only thing with Muzan is that if you turn somebody like into like a demon or whatnot, that happens like immediately. Rather at Thrag, he like will make a build right, but it's still gonna take a little bit of time. But Muzan creates like immediate threats. So actually, you know what? Killing Muzan, gelling Thrag, redeeming Thanos. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, only because I thought about Muzan,
All
his
right.
when he does stuff, he create like immediate threats to the people
Yeah.
right around the town. I like, I want to deal with it on a daily basis. And with Thrag, it's like I know I'm about to deal with it, and this will be astronomically bad, but it's not. I'm not worried about it every time I go to sleep at night. So, oh
Yeah.
yeah. All right, cool.
All right, brother. Let me ask you this. Who faced the more overwhelming challenge? Jiraiya versus Pain or Tenzin versus the enemy benders?
Mm,
Now, granted, I did my research because I know a lot of y'all are thinking the only reason that Tenzin even lived past that is because the writers didn't want to kill him off.
I'm going with Drive because Tenzin he still had his sister too and brother
What you mean?
when he faced like the. Are you talking about when
No,
the
when they
Red
jumped him.
Lotus
Yeah, when they jumped him. When he was fighting the
when it was at the temple?
yeah, and when he got jumped, when they literally it was Tenzin versus I think it was 3 or 4 other benders, and they
Mhm.
basically ended up packing him up into the wall, and they just took shots at him while he was just laying down, like he was already like pretty much worn out, and they just beat the dog mess out of him.
I think either way, 'cause I want to say his sister and brother. Well, I think they got beat, but I want to say they were there too. But I think
It was
I'll
literally a one
still.
before, I believe. A one before, I believe.
I think eventually it got it there, unless you're talking about two different scenes.
Hey, maybe we are.
Um, but I'm still going with Dryer because he was out there in a whole nother village. So hey, that was, bro.
Because he doesn't have a home court advantage, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay, bro, just out there getting the beaters. It's like,
Oh, my fault. I meant to say the Red Lotus. That's what it was. It was
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bro got single. It was a 1v, it was like a 1v4.
yeah, because his brother and sister, I think, got they lost their belts, so it was just all on
They all
Tenzin.
just jumped on
Uh,
Tenzin. Yeah.
yeah, and then he got a beater. Dang, imagine getting jumped and your your siblings get beat too. But
But I think he put up a solid fight in that
oh
one
yeah,
war.
put up a phenomenal
I
fight.
mean, same. I mean,
Still,
Jiraiya did too, though. Jiraiya did too.
yeah, still going. Drawer had it the worst because at least with Tenzin, he knew exactly how many people he was dealing with at the
Mm.
outset. Jiraiya, that number kept adding up, and he was just out there by himself. So it just kind of all he had was what's his name, the frog with Jiraiya, my boy, Jiraiya, my boy.
Yeah,
That's
bro. Yeah, bro.
Marvel,
He had Ma and Pa, which
Mon
were
Pa,
two
yeah,
high level summoning, like two high level frogs, bro.
yeah,
So it's like, if anything,
yeah,
honestly speaking, having Ma and Pa were better than Tenzin having his brother, his siblings, bro. Ma and Pa are like hundreds of years old, bro. They're trained
yeah,
veterans, bro.
yeah.
And they also were allowing this man, like helping this man use Toad Sage properly.
True.
So I'm just
Still
saying.
going that Jiraiya had it worse though.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, besides the fact that, like I said,
Hey, and he didn't live from it. Which I know you said at the beginning, but hey, still got
like I
clapped.
said, bro, Tenzin, we all know Tenzin should have died from that because they literally just took shots at him and then stopped eventually. Like,
Dude
bro,
just
he
started
should have.
throwing rocks.
Like, when I tell you, I think Tenzin, well, no, because I was about to say, I was going to say that Tenzin, I believe that Tenzin did have the more overwhelming odds because you are fighting, like, you're basically fighting a pack of killers. I mean, you are the same as
Mm,
Jiraiya, but like,
mm,
now I think about it, Pain just brought the other Pains back to life, bro.
mm.
Like the ones Jiraiya murked, Pain just brought them back. So
Yeah.
you were
It was almost
basically
like an
fighting.
endless battle for him, or it felt like it, at least at the time
Yeah,
for him. So
it seems like
I was like, yeah,
an endless battle, and just because of the fact
yeah,
that Pain was able to bring him back, but
yeah.
I still
And
don't want. Mhm.
anytime Tenzin could have given his morals, and like siphoned the air out of all of them. So Jiraiya, that wasn't on the table.
Bro, first of
Tenzin
all,
had morals.
if you saw how long it took Zahir to pull the air out of one woman, Tenzin was not getting that off on wait, was it
Zahir,
on a 4v1?
Zahir was airbending for 2 days. You be talking about Avatar's son. So if it took Zahir a minute,
Yeah,
not even a
so
minute,
you
if it
think
took
Tenzin would
Zahir
have just been
15
like,
seconds,
out of there, bro. Just
yeah,
out of there.
yeah, well,
Nah, bro. You
yeah,
crazy. You crazy, bro. You crazy.
he's
I
an
don't know, man.
Avatar's son.
Okay. And he still lost. He lost to four niggas.
And he's been training for years.
And
Let's
lost
not
to
forget
four
that.
guys.
Look, Zahir been airbending for a day.
And still, and won.
Hey, look, and flew.
Hey,
Even training a day and flew. Hey, I spent after our son.
did you see Tenzin fly?
So no,
All
that's the problem.
right. I've seen the Avatar Sun don't mean nothing. Apparently. Hey, my man. Hey, look. Here's my thing. Tenzin was fighting a waterbender, a lava bender.
Mhm.
Who else was he fighting? Was he fighting the explosion chick with the?
Uh,
I don't remember if he
uh,
was fighting her though. He
I
might
can't
have. I
remember.
think he actually was. I don't know.
I
I
want to
can't
say yeah,
remember.
but I can't say
I
for
can't
sure.
remember neither. But hold on, who was all a part of the Red Lotus, bro? Let me go find this out real quick, bro.
Truly got Zahir, got the boom boom girl, the one who has the water bending but has arms for water,
Yeah,
and I
and
think
then
the
the
lava
lava
bender
bender.
guy. Yeah.
So it's four niggas. It was. Oh wait, no. I think it was three. I think it was a 3v1.
Okay. Okay.
Regardless, less odds. Now, granted, also because when you think about it, Jiraiya did kill three Pains.
Hmm.
So Zahir stood no chance against three niggas. That's all I'm saying. Zahir lost three people. Jiraiya at least killed three Pains. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Jiraiya put the beaters on three Pains, bro, and then they just got resurrected. Zahir, on the other hand, could not handle
And
three. Bro got
yeah.
curve stomped into a corner, and they just kicked this shit in. And the riders saved Zahir, saved Tenzin's life.
Mm.
Tenzin was getting smacked up, bro. I'm just
Oh
saying.
yeah, pretty
Plot
badly.
armor saved Tenzin. It did not save Jiraiya.
All right. Let me ask you this. We just came off of Mother's Day this past weekend.
Mhm.
So let me ask you this. Who is the best parent in anime? And it doesn't have to be an MC. It could be any parent, but who's the best parent in anime?
So we just came off Mother's Day. We talking specifically mothers, or
No, it could be anyone,
so what was the
mother
point
or
about
father.
Mother's Day? So we came off Mother's Day.
I don't know.
Who's the best dad? Who's the best?
Cause I feel like I'm not gonna remember to do it. Then fathers, I'll like hey, both. Who's the best parent in the anime? Yeah.
uh, Probably Maze Hughes. Maze Hughes
Mm,
loves his daughter, loves his wife.
yeah.
Maze Hughes is just a good guy. He's just a great all around guy. Bro was just
Okay.
gushing about his daughter, loved his daughter
Mm-hmm.
unconditionally. Yeah, Maze Hughes, bro. Maze Hughes, best parent in anime, hands down, hands down.
Okay. Okay. I feel like people gonna disagree with this one. I'm going with Bulma, bro. Um, Bulma from Dragon Ball. uh, but more so not more so for what we mainly see, but also more so for what's called we see from Future Bulma as well. That's what kind of more so made me choose her than like what we like normally see. Which is not the same as she's like bad mom,
Wow.
obviously. You said why?
Yeah.
Basically, I should care for Trunks and then try to, keep him up and running while everybody else got kind of killed, and literally gave him hope, being able to send him back to the future. Um, yeah, I think she's like very like active too as well. Um, and trying to it doesn't necessarily trying to like change them. She's trying to kind of just support who they are, whether it's if you're fighting or whether that's like what's called like bullet, which I don't know GT9 is what you call it. But yeah, I think she's just solid all around.
I think there's only a few moments in Dragon Ball entirely where I think I've seen Bulma be a legitimate decent parent.
Mhm.
Not saying she's bad because we know who's the bad parent in that family. But
Debatable, but yeah.
debatable to who? Wait a minute. Quick question. We had this argument before about who's the better father between Goku and Vegeta already? You and I?
Yeah, we had a conversation. I think we did it on the
And you
pod
believe
already.
it's Vegeta, correct?
I said, I can't remember what I said last time.
It better be Goku if you can't
I
remember.
think what I disagreed with you was I think when you were saying that he was like still like not a great father, I think that's where we
Mm.
kind of started parting ways.
I
Um,
I no. What I think happened is I caught myself in saying that because you were like, you don't think Vegeta's a
mm,
good dad now? I was like, well, no, that's not the case because I think he's a good.
okay,
Oh no,
okay,
no, because remember I said I think he's a good father to Bulla. That's it.
yeah,
That's where we disagree. I was like, he's a good father to
okay,
Bulla. You know, he shows more interest in his daughter than he does his son.
mm,
Whereas Goku is just a all around like good father. And
mm,
I remember I was literally looking at this joint where everybody was talking about like who's the worst dad in anime. And it was this compilation of people like, oh, it's Goku, Goku, Goku. Let me tell
mm.
you something, bro.
Oh, see now that okay, even if I believe that Vegeta was a good dad,
Mm.
I don't believe that Goku is a bad dad. I think that's
I
what
think
we kind of
Goku
like
is the better
agreed.
dad.
Overall, yes.
Yeah.
Only because what Vegeta had done like earlier. So overall, yes. But I don't think that like as I see him currently, I don't think he's like a bad dad.
I don't think Vegeta's a
But
bad
a
dad.
lot
I
of
don't
the
think he's
early
a bad
things
dad
they
either. I
like,
just think Goku's a better
yeah.
father than Vegeta.
I mean, I'm not mad at that argument. It really kind of depends on the day for me, but I don't agree necessarily that
Mm.
I don't agree with the sentiment that like, Goku's a bad dad though.
Absolutely not.
Um,
Brother, when I
so
saw that junk made me so upset because it's just like it was just almost it was basically just a bunch of bird brains. Be like, Goku's a
mhm.
bad dad. He dies and blah blah blah. First of all, the arguments that you hear for Goku being a bad dad are some of the most garbage arguments I've ever heard. He died. Some of y'all don't even know your
Yeah, that's a
father.
wild argument.
This nigga died for his kid twice, two times. He died in the fight with Raditz, and then died again when Cell was about to blow up the planet. And
Yeah.
some of y'all niggas don't even know your dads. Your dad don't even fuck with you. I know that's getting personal over anime, but like, be real. What do you know about a good father? Like, brother, I feel like there's a hang up there, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Niggas really will sit here and meat ride this Goku's a bad dad thing, and their arguments are terrible. He gave Cell a sensu bean. Yeah, he gave a sensu bean to Cell, so his son, who he saw, the only person who saw Gohan's true potential, was like, I know you can beat him. I need you to build the confidence in yourself because I won't always be here to
Mm.
save the planet.
I
So
mean, that's almost mutually the same thing, even though Vegeta did it differently. Because even when Trump was like, even though when Trump was like, "Hey, let's kill Cell," and
no,
Vegeta was like, "Don't you
no,
want to see him at his
no,
Don't you want to see him at his most
no,
powerful?
no,
What's it called?"
no, not even close. Not even close. One was legitimate building confidence in your son. The other one was absolute arrogance. Vegeta thought
Yeah.
he could beat
Now I was
Cell.
thinking it's a different route, but they're still trying to, instead of destroying the enemy while they can, they didn't.
That's pride. No, no, no. Vegeta's was all pride. He thought that because he
Mhm.
told Cell literally said, "If I can get to my final form, you can't beat me." And Vegeta took the bait
Yeah.
like an idiot, a nincompoop.
I mean, it's still dumb to give themselves. Since
You
okay,
gave
if it's
Cell.
purely
No, it's
if
not,
it's
bro.
purely to save the
I'm
earth,
tired of
if
this.
it's purely if you're trying to purely like save the earth, if that's what you're trying to do.
He's trying to do
You wouldn't
both,
do that.
brother. His son, he's his. You know what Gohan was saying in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber? Gohan was like, "I want to beat
Mhm.
Cell. I want to become strong enough to beat." He was talking so much junk about how he wanted to become
Yeah.
strong to beat Cell. Remember, he even told Goku, he said, "Bro, Dad, fight me with the intent to kill. Fight me for real because I want to know what
Mhm.
it's like to be in real combat." He
Yeah.
asked this of Goku. Goku did it to him.
Yes.
Goku saw the potential Gohan had. Then when he fought
Yep.
Cell, he was like, "Listen, I've already worn out Cell. I need you to
Mhm.
fight Cell at his maximum because if you kill Cell here,
See, that's
because think about it,
that's
bro.
a dumb
That's the
thing
part.
right
That's the part that
there.
niggas see. This is the thing I don't get.
On
Niggas,
a
no,
theoretical platform, yes, that's correct. Yeah, you wanna make sure he's strong. But
bro,
if the planet is on the line,
brother.
it's still
Goku
dumb.
had full
Both of them, to me, both
understand.
of them make a dumb decision.
That means Goku had more faith.
Vegeta made a dumb decision.
He
Goku
had
had made
that
a dumb
much
decision.
faith in his son. He had that much. Like, brother, what niggas be out
That's
here
not
talking?
the
No, no,
time.
no, 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 no.
That's not
Niggas
the
be out
time.
here. Niggas be out here. Niggas be out here talking about fathers and how fathers need to and sons and they have this relationship and blah blah this bond. This
Yes,
nigga Goku truly believed that his son was capable of defending the entirety of the earth as well as the universe.
and that's fine.
Only he's. Now think about it. Goku listened to Piccolo. He can't. He doesn't want to fight. He's scared, Goku. He's not like you. Cell was clapping these niggas with
Mhm.
his children. He skeeted out 7
Yes,
kids and beat up the Z Fighters. Nobody's listening to
yes.
Piccolo. That nigga's from an egg. He got hatched. He don't know what a good father is. He don't know what being a father is. That nigga's a chicken,
The smart,
bro.
the smart thing still would have been to do is to try to destroy Cell while he's
Why,
while he's weaker.
brother? That's not going to. Because if Majin Buu showed up, none of them would have been strong enough. All right.
Hey,
Y'all niggas is
like,
trash.
bruh, first of all, they
Y'all
still would
niggas
have been
look at Dragon
training.
Ball Z and y'all
That
don't care.
him
And
him defeating
the
Cell right
moment
there.
Babidi would have showed up, y'all all would have been under level. And then when y'all
Mhm.
did something, all he would have to do was
Allegedly.
sit. Hey, Popovich would have been doing big damage on these niggas. Popovich and the other guy, they would have been doing numbers on the Z Fighters. Imagine the Z Fighters getting clapped by Popovich because they didn't allow themselves to become stronger during the Cell Saga. Clap, garbage.
Here's the thing: both decisions when it came to trying to save the planet or whatnot were dumb decisions.
It's not a dumb
Now they had different
decision.
reasons. They had different reasons, and one was better than the other. Goku had a better reason, but it was still a dumb
How was
decision.
it dumb? He knew his son was strong. He knew Gohan was strong enough. Here's the thing. Goku knew his son was strong enough, and then we literally saw it happen.
Yes. Hey,
Y'all moving away
thankfully,
as if
thankfully.
we didn't see it. Also remember, Gohan had
Mhm.
Cell dead to rights. He jumped in front of
Mhm.
a key blast to save Vegeta and messed his arm up.
Mhm. You
Understand
said
that.
Goku? Yeah.
So, like I
Okay.
said, Gohan had Cell dead to rights, like his father anticipated he could. Y'all don't believe in him
Yeah.
because y'all not good dads. Y'all niggas are not good parents. Y'all don't know what it's like, bro. He
Bruh,
gave
fate of the universe on the line. why? Why even risk it?
Because
Like
he
even
literally said, I'm not going to
even if
be.
there's a 1% chance that
Goku
he
literally
doesn't
said, bro.
succeed.
Goku literally said, Goku knew he's not going to be here to defend the planet. His whole plan, like literally after he died, he said, don't bring me back because too many villains are
Mhm.
coming looking for smoke with me. He has to leave. He has
That
to leave it in the
that
hands of
sounds
somebody
great.
capable. Who are you gonna leave
I
it to,
agree.
Vegeta?
I agree. That sounds great, and I agree.
No, you
But
don't. Yeah,
in that
man.
moment, if there's a one
Yeah,
percent chance that
yeah,
your
man.
enemy that you're about to fight is going to blow up, can
He blew
potentially
up and came
blow up the
back.
planet,
He blew up and came back. He blew up and
bro.
came back. Gohan could have deleted that man, and then one cell could
Yes.
have popped back up. He still would have been super perfect cell. And Gohan would
So
not
what you
have been
saying?
strong enough to beat him. Yeah, right,
Then we have
bitch.
to
Shut
fight him
up,
then.
bro.
I mean,
Y'all
but
niggas, man, y'all
like,
niggas
bro,
don't.
it still don't make sense to
Y'all
give him
niggas
a
don't,
sensu
bro.
bean. Like,
It's laid out in front of
it
you.
still doesn't
Okay,
make sense,
hold on.
bro.
Pause for a second, for a second.
Yeah.
They don't. Gohan beat the weakened cell. He blows up weakened cell. Boom.
And everybody,
Hold
everybody
on.
destroy the
Cell comes
cells.
back.
Yeah.
Cell comes
Yeah.
back. Zenkai, because we saw what Cell came back from before already,
Hmm.
right? Cell comes back with one cell. He now has a Zenkai boost. He's stronger than Goku, Gohan, and everybody else.
Cause what would be the difference of him blowing up and coming back?
He would have been super perfect Cell. It's the point.
So okay, what I'm saying is like, okay, if he blew up and came back, okay, if they blew him up and then he comes back, what's the difference between him blowing up later? Well, with sense meaning blowing up later and then coming back.
What do you mean?
Like you said, he blew up right
Yeah.
and came back.
He blew
What
up.
would be the difference if they blew him up earlier when he was weaker and then he came back? Like, what would be the difference?
Gohan wouldn't have been Super Saiyan 2.
I mean,
Because remember,
he was still
what you're
he could
saying
still
is
get to Super Saiyan 2
what
though.
you're saying is Goku shouldn't have given him the Senzu beam. Gohan would have fought a
Yes,
weaker cell in Super Saiyan 1,
yes.
and then that cell would have came back as super perfect cell. He would have got a Zenkai boost. He would have been vastly
Mm.
stronger than every Z fighter. And he would have dogged them niggas out. He dogged them out with Cell Juniors.
See,
Say it right now.
I don't know if I agree with necessarily that he'll be even like stronger. I don't know if I
How
agree
would
with that part
he has Saiyan DNA.
because he's
He
a
has
weaker one.
Saiyan
So
DNA.
he'll be stronger on the second version of him having the sense of being blown up and then coming back
Bro, if
versus
they
being
blew him,
weaker and then coming
no
back.
matter what, if he gets blown up, he comes back as a one cell brings him back up as
Yes,
Cell. He has the
yes,
DNA of two Saiyans.
yes,
So he comes back with a Zenkai boost, no matter what.
correct.
So he's
So what would be
stronger
the
than
point?
them.
What's the
He
point
was
of getting him
stronger than
some
them
sense of being?
prior too.
Yeah,
He was already stronger than Goku said, I can't beat this man. He blows up. He gets
yes,
hit with a Masenko or whatever from Gohan. He comes back as
yeah.
super perfect Cell. Gohan hasn't unlocked Super Saiyan
Mm-hmm,
2, and everybody else
mm-hmm.
is cooked. They can't even beat Cell Juniors. We're done. We're cooked already. If it didn't play out the way, what are you not understanding?
I don't know,
What
man.
are
I
you and
don't
the
know,
rest
man.
of
'Cause
the
I feel
anime
like he
community
still
not
could have. I
understanding?
feel like he still could have gotten to Super Saiyan 2. But
How,
it's still going back to the decision. Going back to the decision.
you hold on, no,
Vegeta made a dumb
stop.
decision.
You for a
Goku
second,
made
for
a
a
dumb
second.
decision.
You don't think that Cell would immediately beat up and murk the nigga who just freshly killed him? Because remember, they left it up to Gohan to finish him. You don't think Cell would
Mhm.
have killed Gohan first?
I'm saying ultimately that part would have made it a difference. I'm just saying the decision itself to give him senseless being that part was still senseless.
How?
Even the result ended up the same.
What was the? I don't. But it's not true.
That's definitely true.
It's not true.
Me personally,
By
I feel like
giving
the
him
result would have been the
by
same.
giving him the sensu beam, right?
I feel like that made it harder.
That puts Cell back at max power. So Cell
Yes.
started feeling himself. The moment he got the sense of being, he's like, oh shit, I'm feeling like the
Yes.
top dog again. If he was worn out Cell from Goku's
Yes. I'm
match
with
and
you.
then Gohan fought him and Gohan obliterated
Yes.
him, a fresh
Mm-hmm.
Gohan and a unfresh Cell, Cell would have got
Mm-hmm.
obliterated, probably
Yes.
came back, more than likely would have came back, and then
Mm-hmm.
been super perfect Cell.
I think that's where we're kind of
Crazy, bro.
diverted right
You
here.
think
Kind of like if he was gonna come back anyway, if
no, bro?
he was gonna come back
Bro,
anyway. I I get what you're saying that he would got the Gohan wouldn't have got Super Saiyan. With this route, Gohan gets Super Saiyan 2, and the other route he doesn't get Super Saiyan 2. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, and he gets murked immediately. The moment Cell comes back, he's murking Gohan
Mhm.
immediately.
See, I feel like that's where we get to gray area
How?
right there.
If he comes back in super perfect Cell, he's stronger than Gohan. Then he goes beats Gohan to death,
Mhm,
and we saw that he can one tap these niggas. He shot Trunks with one
mhm.
beam, killed Trunks. You don't think he's gonna kill
Okay.
Gohan? Trunks was a better fighter than
I
Gohan
don't
at that time.
know.
Trunks was a better fighter than
I don't
Gohan
know.
at that time. He got snuffed by one beam.
Mm,
You don't think you don't think Fighter Trunks is a better fighter than Super Saiyan 1 Gohan?
when we say a better fighter, are you talking about like strength or just a better like fighter, like
In
a scrap better?
general. In general.
I feel like they're on par at that point.
Oh, oh my God. Oh, dear heavens. Trunks has spent more time fighting stronger
Mhm.
opponents than Gohan had. Yes. What?
He fought the androids. He fought Gohan. Fought
It
Gohan.
doesn't
You sure?
matter who
Because
Gohan fought
Trunks
prior. The
only.
androids are stronger than all of them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It
Mm,
doesn't matter.
see, this is where we
If
get to.
Trunks had to
I
fight
don't
two
know.
androids that are stronger than everybody prior, who cares? Gohan has been in more battles, but Trunks has fought stronger
Yes.
opponents longer.
That see the longer part.
You don't like that shit. That was his fifth brother.
I'll
Gohan died when Trunks was a teenager, a preteen. He didn't come into the
go on
future
that
until
with
he was
Trunks
like
and Pretty.
16.
Yeah.
So he had to fight the androids multiple times.
How? Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I don't know.
sick.
I feel
I
like
am
Gohan
sick.
still have
I'm
because
sick.
like
I'm
the
sick.
thing is only person Trunks trained with Gohan for a little while, right? And after that, he just had to fight the androids after Gohan died.
Yeah.
Gohan has had trained with Piccolo and Goku and has been fought multiple different people, including the people that Cell has the cells of as well. So I feel like I do hear your argument, and yeah, I don't necessarily I feel like that's a little bit a gray area. It can go either way.
How's that a
I'm
gray
more
area?
on Gohan, of course.
How's that a gray area?
I feel like Gohan
Future
still has
Gohan
more
couldn't
of the years.
if future Gohan couldn't beat
Mm,
both androids and he's fought all those people you said,
mhm.
explain that.
Those two different Gohans.
That's the same Gohan. That's the same Gohan. All his experience up until then is still the same. What are we talking about? He
That's
still went to Namek. He still got killed by Raccoon. He still. What are you talking?
yeah.
Get out, bro. This is the thing. Like this is why I keep saying, bro.
Hey,
There are some niggas.
technically two
Internet,
different
hear me when I
Gohans.
say. Hear me when I say. There are some niggas, and it's a lot of y'all, and it's partially DJ, but it's a lot of y'all. Y'all, the facts are laid right out in front of you of why Goku did everything he did. We saw that his plan worked out for the better. A lot of y'all are fans of Gohan.
The thing,
No.
okay,
A
I'll let
lot
you
of y'all are
finish.
fans
I'll
of
let you finish.
Gohan because you became fans of
Mhm.
Gohan because of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. But you want to sit here and trash Goku. You wouldn't get what we got and what you enjoy if Goku didn't make the decision. Y'all niggas are
And here's
so
what I'm
weird.
saying:
Y'all are weird.
just because it worked out doesn't mean it was
He knew it
the
was
logical
gonna work
decision, bro.
out. Goku literally said, "I
bro,
believe in him." Y'all are all Piccolo.
he
Y'all
believed
niggas
that
are
it would work
Piccolo
out,
ass
bro.
niggas, bro.
He believed that it would work
He
out.
knew, brother. He's the only person who
That's what I'm
saw it.
saying, bro.
He saw it with his own eyes. What did you think he was doing the hyperbolic time chamber? Beating his
Just
beat.
because you
He
believe it's
knew
gonna
it was
work
gonna
out, don't mean that's 100% certainty that's gonna work out.
he literally put
he got
100%.
lucky.
He put 100% of his faith in his son. You
yes,
want from this man.
bro.
You want from
Faith is
Goku.
not the same thing. Faith is not the same thing as knowing that's gonna work out.
Nigga, if I am Goku, I have been in multiple battles. I have single-handedly taken down the Red Ribbon Army. I beat
bro,
Frieza. I beat Vegeta.
I have
I beat Nappa. I beat
yeah.
Frieza. I beat the Ginyu Force. I've been in multiple battles. I know what I'm talking
Mhm,
about. I see my son has the potential
mhm.
to be stronger. Why am I yelling? My son has the potential to be one of the strongest things. I fought him. I literally gave it my all
yes.
in that thing, and I saw my son power up to these levels. I've seen what he can do. I put 100% of my faith into him. I fight
Mhm,
Cell. I see, okay, Cell is strong. I cannot beat him. My son, who I believe can do it, also he is going to be
mhm.
the new protector of the world. I
Mhm,
have to see if he can muster up. I believe in him fully. Y'all don't. Here, Cell,
mhm.
take the sensu bean, get back to full, so my son can show you he got that dog in him. Y'all niggas is crazy.
That's a great
Y'all will
story.
put your son in a sport and your son
That's a
will be
great story.
garbage, and y'all niggas can still believe in that nigga. And see, and other people be like, your son is trash, but if you believe in your son, that makes you a bad dad because you went on a
No,
limb for your son.
no, and that's not what I'm saying. That's a whole different argument.
Okay, whatever.
What I'm saying is, say for example, if I have, say, next game Golden State plays, right, I have 100% faith that Steph Curry is going to shoot and make 25 points. Just because I have 100% faith and belief, that don't mean that's going to happen.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference.
Luckily in this
Steph
situation,
Curry's not your
he was
son.
correct.
You didn't see Steph Curry in the gym. Goku
Even if
saw
my son, don't
Gohan
mean
in
it's
the
going to
hyperbolic
happen.
time chamber. He saw it with his own eyeballs. It's his son.
First of all,
He birthed the boy.
even if I 100% believe in it, doesn't mean it's going to happen.
That's
And
bro,
nope,
this nigga is
the
his
universe is
literal
on the
seed.
line,
He's his literal seed. Goku has surpassed his limits multiple
bruh,
times. This is my son. He came from my loins. I believe in him. I've seen it.
bruh.
What are y'all niggas not getting, bro?
First of all, when he said that, they didn't even know Super Saiyan 2 existed.
Doesn't matter. Goku, no, Goku was aware of it. Goku was aware of
Okay.
a limit beyond Super Saiyan. He said, "This shit is
Okay,
different.
yeah,
Niggas
I
don't
get him. I
watch.
forgot about
Y'all
that
watch
line.
Dragon
But
Ball
still,
Z and y'all turn your
hey,
ears off
look,
when
I
nothing
forgot one line.
interesting is happening.
But still, bruh,
Y'all niggas, man.
still,
That's why
just
there's
because you
so
have
many niggas running
100%
around
faith
here
and
saying
belief,
that.
bruh, don't mean it's going to happen. Especially if the fate of the universe is on the line. I'm like, all right, we need to get rid of the threat and train more after it. But get rid of the
You
immediate
can't
threat,
train
though.
anymore.
That's
What are
the
you gonna do?
logical
What
thing
else
to
you gonna
do.
do?
The
What else are
logical
you
thing to
gonna
do is
do?
get rid of
Stop,
the
stop, stop,
immediate
stop, stop.
threat
Hold on.
while they're
What
weak.
else are you gonna do? You all are maxed out.
What do you
You're
mean?
all maxed out right now. You all have been in the hyperbolic time champ. You're maxed out.
He was weakened.
You can't get no. I'm saying you're saying we'll all just
Mhm.
train and get stronger. You won't get nearly
Afterwards,
as
yeah.
strong doing anything. Goku only got that strong because he was in
Mhm.
Otherworld. Gohan only got that strong because he was pushed that far. What are y'all talking about? You would not. Y'all niggas would have.
I
Y'all would have
mean,
killed. No, no, no. Y'all would have killed Cell. Y'all already maxed out because you spent all that time in the hyperbolic time chamber. You
mhm,
were already maxed out. Y'all are just y'all.
mhm.
It's not even iron
So
sharpening
you're going
iron. By the time
you're
Buddha
going from
showed
a
up, y'all
point
would
of
have
the fact
clapped.
you're going from the point of that it worked out, like from the after it worked out. Yeah, it makes sense after it worked out, but in the moment, it does not make sense.
Brother, understand. If I'm
In the
hold
moment,
on,
it
hold
doesn't
on, hold
make
on.
sense. It made sense because it worked out, not because it made sense in that moment before it worked out.
Okay. Let's say I'm a
Like it
prospector.
worked out in
Let's
the
say I'm a
best way
prospect for the
possible.
NBA. I'm a prospect for the
Yes.
NBA.
Okay.
Several years ago, 10 years ago, nobody even knew about
Mhm.
Anthony Edwards whatsoever. I'm a
Okay.
prospect. I see Anthony
Yes.
Edwards in the gym. I see how good
Mhm.
he is. I've watched him.
Mhm.
We know each other. I've seen him at some of his best games. I'm like, this nigga's going
Yeah.
to take over the NBA. I'm like, yo, this kid right here, he's going to be one of the greatest players to ever do it. You and the rest of anybody else is going to be like, bro,
Mhm.
how do you know he's going to be the best? How do you know Anthony? Who is this kid? I don't believe it. He's not.
Mhm.
He comes in, he doesn't play a good game. One or two, not he doesn't play two games good.
Mhm.
Y'all like, bro, he's not going to be good. And then he turns into the Anthony Edwards we have now. You didn't believe in him. I did. I watched him do it. I watched it.
Mhm.
What you? It doesn't matter.
There's also a thing of
And
somebody
the
having
thing
high
is,
potential, never getting a championship,
what,
or hey, busting the ACL. It's
what,
like, hey, still
what
doesn't mean
you
they're
think?
going to reach what they think they can reach.
That doesn't stop Anthony Edwards still being a most dominant. If you put Anthony Edwards on half of these teams, these super teams, he's bringing them a chip. What are you're
I mean,
crazy. You're insane. You're crazy. You're crazy. This is why the internet and
no,
you, y'all niggas make me sick,
no,
bro.
no.
Hey,
It's
look,
like the thing is, first of all, it worked out practically perfectly,
no,
which
not
is great.
practically. It worked out perfectly.
Worked out perfectly. Okay, fine. Worked out perfectly.
Bruh.
Doesn't mean that the decision made sense.
Yes, it does. How does
It
it
did not
not?
make logical sense,
How
bro.
does it not?
It because you have a universal threat.
You're okay with being weak. That's
Weakened.
fine. If you're okay with being weak, that's fine. That's fine.
No, I'm okay with assessing the situation and eliminating the threat.
And then what would you have done when Boo showed up? And then
Eliminating
when
the
Boo showed up, what
universal
would you have
threat.
did?
Before we already had something before that, as in training to get stronger.
What?
If he knew, if yeah, like you already said, Goku knew that there was another limit, right? They would have been training to break that limit
How?
during that span of
How?
time. tingly thing back in.
You're done. You're
But
done.
no,
Goku couldn't achieve.
but no, they still
Go ahead.
have been training to surpass that. I mean, some form of fashion.
Vegeta was training
Um,
all through the time from the Cell Saga to the Buu Saga and
mhm,
still couldn't handle Majin Buu. Bro blew himself up and did zero
mhm,
damage. And
correct,
he was training the entire time.
correct.
Yeah, shut up, man. Shut up, man. Man, bro. You nigga, we would just
What was
train.
that
No,
going to
you
change?
wouldn't.
Like, okay, okay.
You wouldn't do anything.
How did they defeat Boo?
By using two different the Namekian Dragon Balls, the Earth Dragon Balls, King Kai, and then all these planets in the universe to make a spirit bomb to kill Kid Buu.
Okay, thank you. So for his Gohan, right? Of course, he reached Ultimate Gohan. He did get stronger. That's the main person that we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the main person we're talking about. What did that have in relation to like Vegeta and all them like fusing? Um, Obviously Piccolo fighting, you got Gotenks, and all that. It didn't have as much of a direct correlation to them defeating, but I think as the point that you're making, it had some correlation, but not as much of a direct correlation. Because as you said, they were already been training, and some of them still would not have been strong enough, and some of them was already getting like bopped. So of course they did the fusions, did the spirit bomb, which Goku, that's one of the moves that he already did that ended up defeating Kid Buu. So I'm saying that
They
that's
wouldn't have even
necessarily like it
lasted that
worked
long
out,
if they weren't
but
that
it wasn't as much
strong.
of a direct
They
correlation.
were barely holding on. They wouldn't have even made it to
That's
Kid
conjecture.
Buu. They wouldn't have even made it to
that's
Kid Buu,
that's a
brother.
maybe, bro. That's
Serious.
a maybe, bro.
They
I
would
don't know
not have
about that,
even
bro.
made
That's a
it to
maybe.
Kid Buu if they did. If Gohan didn't get that strong, if Goku didn't go to other world to train,
Mhm.
they wouldn't. Bro, you saw Vegeta. Vegeta was
Yes.
the only nigga that did legitimate training. Gohan became
Hmm.
that strong from Cell, and then he went to go train with Supreme Kai. Goku was
Hmm.
training in Otherworld. Vegeta was the only man who was training on planet Earth, and he literally was getting dog walked.
And Vegeta, and if you remember when Vegeta, Gohan, and Goku, when they went down to like the Bobby thing, Vegeta was literally telling Gohan, like, "Hey, bro, you're not even like fighting. Like, you know, what you doing?" So even that, I mean, that would not have changed.
Gohan was still
That Gohan would still have been
because
like that
Goku
same personality
they still
mentality.
stated Gohan was strong. It's the fact that he wasn't training was where that means he didn't grow. And then Vegeta made the whole thing. He was like, if anything, I feel like you're weaker than you were when you fought Cell, but it's not because of his power, it's because of the ferocity and sharp like his combat
Hmm.
capabilities. When you stop fighting, that doesn't mean look, Gohan didn't lose power. Gohan lost his ability
I'm
to
with you.
tap into
Yes.
his full power because bro was taking
Okay.
it easy. That's it. But that's on
Yeah.
Gohan. That's on Gohan. But that doesn't mean that Gohan
So
wasn't once that
him turning
strong.
Super Saiyan 2 would not have made him not take it easy, as we saw. Like if he didn't do it,
He took
he
it easy
still would
because
have.
he thought there was
The
nothing
way
else to
Gohan would
worry
have been,
about.
he still.
It was a time of peace. And Gohan, like y'all said,
So what would it?
the Gohan that y'all love to make fun of,
Yeah.
the one that y'all like to make fun of, that Goku literally tried to prevent, that Gohan, it was a time of
Mhm.
peace, and bro didn't think that it was necessary to be training and stuff. He said he did a little light
Okay.
training with Goten here and there. That's it. Bro wasn't doing nothing. Bro was
Mhm.
actually still training, but he was ass.
So if they had destroyed, okay, well, you don't believe that they would have lived, but say for example, if they destroyed Cell, right,
Okay.
without him turning Super Saiyan 2,
Okay.
if Gohan still doesn't train,
They're getting
what
dropped.
changed?
Spopovich shows up, drains every Z fighter by himself probably, and then they resurrect Boo.
See, that's why I disagree.
Why? Why would you disagree with that?
Because everyone else will still have their same things they're going on, like
They're
for his
all
training and
trash.
everything
They
like
got
that.
dropped by Cell Juniors. Every one of them. Trunks got
Well,
sniped. Trunks got sniped through a dust cloud. They weren't
okay.
strong.
Yeah,
There was a difference in
yeah,
power, brother.
I'm with you there. I'm just saying that it didn't have the ramifications that I think you're making for what happens in the future and why. I just feel like it doesn't have that much of a direct correlation
How? If they
because
don't
Gohan
reach a
still
certain,
ended up being what Gohan was, and I think everyone else would have still trained. Because they were getting beat up by Cell Juniors, I feel like everyone else would knew they would need to train
what would
more.
they
Because
have
everyone else
done with
had a
each
training
other, brother?
mentality.
They literally just got finished training prior. That's the
Yeah, and
point.
Gohan. You just said it wasn't training with Gohan like that, who was at that time the strongest.
No, no, no.
Well, should be with
What
Super
I'm
Saiyan
saying
2.
is Vegeta and Trunks trained in the
Mm.
hyperbolic time chamber. They got as strong as
Yes.
they could, and that was only better than second form Cell. When Cell became
Correct.
perfect, he dogged Vegeta.
Yes.
Easily. Dogged him.
Okay. Yes.
And that Vegeta was slick stronger than Trunks.
Okay. Yeah.
All right then. So he was already done for. That was it.
Yes.
He literally couldn't even hurt Cell whatsoever. Literally
Yeah.
couldn't even hurt the
G-
man. So
Yeah.
there, so from that point, you're saying that these niggas would have been able to train in those years to become strong enough to stop Majin Buu.
What I'm saying
Goku
is,
not going to
it would have
Underworld,
been.
Gohan never unlocking Super Saiyan 2, and Vegeta doing the same shit he did anyway during the Buu saga, up until the Buu
What
saga.
I'm saying, I'm more so saying, I think all of those things relatively the same. I think what I'm saying is Gohan turning Super Saiyan 2, or okay, Goku's decision to give Cell the Senzu Bean, which ended up giving Gohan Super Saiyan 2, that didn't necessarily have a effect on their odds of victory when it came to a bigger threat, which your argument is he did that to be able to stop bigger threats later. My argument is doesn't have that much of a as much of a correlation as you're saying. A much lower correlation.
But no, because that's not true.
Hmm.
Super Saiyan 2 would have definitely
Hmm.
still been that. Vegeta said it's the fact that Gohan stopped training and wasn't taking it seriously is why he's like, brother, if anything, you fell by the wayside because you
Hmm.
weren't training. If Gohan would have kept the
Yeah.
training up in Super Saiyan 2, he would have still been better off. He probably could have handled the Spopovich situation far better. It's the fact that
Yeah, but
Gohan was just already
he
weak.
didn't though.
He just Gohan basically, bro. It's the difference of like it's kind of hard to explain because I was gonna say like maybe like in weightlifting terms, it's like
Mm.
you could probably lift like 250 before. You take some time off. If your body's already like dedicated to it, you could probably still
Yeah.
lift 250 again, but you won't lift it as easy as you could prior to when you were doing it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So that's the point. It's the same thing. You can probably
Okay.
get 250 up now, but you're going to struggle. It's going to be all wobbly. You know what I'm saying? Your form's going to look like
Mhm.
garbage. Whereas, prior to, you could launch 250 up multiple times. Now you're getting it up 2 times with terrible form.
Mhm. Yeah. I don't have a hard disagree on that point, but
Also,
I
pause, one
still
more
don't
thing.
see it being a
But
large point.
Vegeta also said that when he fought Deborah, when Gohan fought Deborah, if you would have been training, you could have easily beaten Deborah.
Hmm.
All right, then. That's what happens when you don't train,
I'm
nigga.
saying, in the perfect scenario, he didn't train, and that was the result. So I'm
The
saying is
perfect scenario, he achieved Super Saiyan 2. If he didn't have Super Saiyan 2 in
that's what I'm
general,
saying.
he
Yeah.
would have never beat Deborah. He wouldn't have even been on a fighting level of Deborah.
Mhm.
That's the point. He wouldn't have been able to
Okay.
even like tango with Deborah whatsoever.
Mhm.
Also, it's the fact that if he would have trained, his skills would have been sharper. Piccolo and Krillin would have never got spat on and became stones. Vegeta said
Mhm.
all of this. It's because your lack of training is why your friends are over here turned to stone and everything, and we got to do all this extra
Yeah.
stuff because if you were training, you could have easily had defeated Deborah. So that's the point. The perfect scenario
Yeah.
allowed him to get to Super Saiyan 2. His lack of motivation and training is what made him a
Mm.
hindrance later on.
So, so it's almost like so I think what you're saying is, and I think this is where we kind of are probably differing.
Okay.
I think because he achieved Super Saiyan 2, he had a stronger base to be able to fight Deborah and all that.
Yeah.
And I think what I'm saying is, regardless, since he wasn't training regardless, I don't think the difference in the bases when he had those altercations were were significantly different because he ended up not training. So I just don't feel like it was significantly different because there were multiple years that had passed. It wasn't just like, no, okay, now I would say it feels like that next month and they had to deal with Boo. Everything I said, forget it. But the fact that like years, I just feel like the amount of difference that it made from what happened in here in Cell to Boo, it's not as much of a direct correlation on how that Boo arc would change based on what Gohan did because a what's it called he wasn't training. So I feel like the base, even he does have a lower base without Super Saiyan, I feel like still it's not that's so much of a significant difference to where the Buu saga changes.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like the Buu saga will be pretty much the same.
Mhm. Here's the problem with that, brother. You're wrong. That's just that. That's the problem. Because
Okay, why?
even with Vegeta, if I remember correctly, I might be wrong. Because now I'm trying to think of, if I remember, Vegeta went through like a state of depression after Goku died. Because
I can't
I think
remember that
he
all the way.
literally felt like I don't remember if he I don't think he stopped training because he was on Gohan's head about not training. So I think he kept
Mm,
training. I just don't think he
yeah,
was
I'm
doing
pretty sure.
much of anything because of anything else because Goku was dead. So he kind of that's why he wasn't fighting in tournaments and stuff. I think because he was
Mm,
like, bro, who cares? Like Kakarot's not here. I don't have any opponents for real. Whatever, whatever.
yeah.
If you believe you yourself believe that Gohan or that Goku and if if they would have just blasted Cell and Cell, like I said, Cell would have came back as Super Perfect Cell after he got blasted by Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan.
Mm,
Because Super Saiyan Gohan was already squeamish. He was already not
yeah.
handling business the way he should have. So I know he wouldn't have been
Okay.
able to eradicate Cell entirely. Cell would have came back as Super Perfect Cell, beat the dog shit out of every Z fighter, killed them all right, all throughout, and that would have been in the story. That would have been it. Anyway,
Okay.
but for what you're saying, if they somehow destroyed Cell and then
Mm,
he, wiped him out completely, you believe that they would have still been able to train in all that time to be strong enough to beat Majin Buu, even though Goku was already in heaven fighting niggas who were stronger than every Z fighter
mm,
in total, and he still wasn't strong enough to defeat Kid Buu. He could now granted he could beat Majin Buu, but Goku let
mm,
Majin Buu go. So it's Goku's fault we even got to the Super Buu part, to which Gohan
mm,
was handling a little bit. But even then, what happened? He got so strong, he got cocky again. You're not going to beat that part. And then he got body. He got absorbed, and that was
mm.
it. So no matter what,
Yeah.
these niggas would have let it happen either
So
way.
Super Boo, so Super
But
Boo
they would have never
would
got
have
that part.
been Super Boo would have been weaker than this scenario because he has absorbed technically in this scenario a weaker Gohan, then, right?
Yeah, but he would still have been
Um.
stronger than them.
Okay. I can see that part, but I still don't think the ramifications of Super Saiyan 2 were as strong as you're saying for as what happened in Busaga. I would have been
It
relatively
literally is.
relatively the same.
It literally is. It
That
literally
see
is.
that's why we're doing it. Would be relatively the same.
Okay.
Um
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still think it's relatively the same,
Okay. Well, honestly, bro, at this part, we just got to agree to disagree. Because
yeah.
honestly, bro, like I said, I can only put so much energy into the debate of Goku making the right move during the Cell Saga. That's like
Mhm.
I don't understand how y'all can see something and see it work out perfectly.
See
It
that?
worked out just fine, and then y'all can still
Mm.
make an argument against it, which I don't understand. Especially those who are
Well,
fans
that's the
of
it's
Super
the
Saiyan 2
hindsight.
Gohan.
Fan of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but
Doesn't make any
it's the I think we're okay. As a okay, let me do this too. Let me separate it too.
sense. All right.
As a fan, bravo. Glad the way how it happened. Glad how it happened. From a logical standpoint, it still doesn't make sense though.
All right. All right. All right. Whatever, man.
I feel like both those two things can exist.
I don't think so. I think y'all are tricking. I think y'all are tripping, bro. Y'all literally
Because
see how
I
it
think you're
goes, and
giving too much to hindsight.
I think y'all niggas literally are seeing exactly how it unfolded. You're happy with the way it turned out. You're a fan of the character
Yes.
that came out of that decision, and yet you're still complaining.
Mm. I'm not complaining. I'm saying it wasn't a
I don't
logical
think it. I
decision,
don't
but I'm
think
glad
it
it worked
happened.
out.
Okay. All right. I guess let the Z fighters be vastly
Hey,
let
you're
the Z
happy that
fighters be
their logical
vastly weaker.
decision worked out.
Let the Z fighters be vastly weaker. Let Goku not get Super Saiyan 3. Let Majin Buu come out here and clap everybody's cheeks, turn everybody into chocolate, and kill them all. But just because y'all think it was a bad idea, with no y'all niggas with no combat experience, nothing.
It was a logically bad idea, but it worked out perfectly. Thankfully.
I don't understand that. I don't understand how a man can say I fully believe in my son. Everybody else doubts it, the man is proven completely correct, and you can still find fault in like, oh, well, somehow it worked out. He
Right.
said it was going to work out. If I said I can make a three
Yeah.
point shot from the top of the rafters in the NBA game, like if we're in the NBA stadium, I'm over here at the rafters. I throw the
And the
ball.
house. Hey, look. Hey, don't forget. And the house is on the line.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like I think that's the part.
You're right.
Part.
Look.
Okay.
No, you're right. You're
Go ahead.
right. You're right. Look, the humanity's on the line, and I throw it.
See, that's the part where I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's go. Without the threat part, yeah, let them fight the strongest to get stronger. But when a threat is involved, that's going to affect people who are not fighting, who don't even know what's going on. Innocent people, hey, beam them
Like
out
I
of
said,
like beam them now.
you're thinking.
So
You're thinking here. Goku's
you
thinking here.
you would have to in that
You're
moment.
thinking. Actually, you're thinking in the short term, because nobody knows what's going to happen after Cell. Goku's like, there's going to
You
be stronger
at that
guys
point,
past this, because that's just how it goes.
mm,
He's been dealing with it all his
see
life.
that's
Y'all niggas is crazy, bro.
bruh. At that point, bro,
You're
if
thinking
Cell's the
way too
strongest person
logical,
that
bro. You're thinking way too
it,
logical, bro. Because you're thinking in the way of like a regular.
mm,
If I'm going through my life and I fight a couple guys and those guys are like average or weaker than me, cool. And then I fight a guy who's
mm,
like as strong as me or stronger, and I beat him. Chances are I'm not going to
mm,
probably fight another guy like that. If I get into another encounter, I'll probably fight somebody who's weaker than me again or average. And Dragon Ball Z is not
mm,
how it goes. Everybody gets stronger. Every nigga you fight is higher, higher, higher. That's just how it's built.
mm,
Goku knows how his verse is. After Cell, there's going to be another nigga
mm,
who's going to show up and be stronger than this guy. So we need to make sure that somebody can beat him. Because Vegeta can't,
mm.
I can't, so let the guy with the potential can. This nigga's 12. And he's as strong as me, if not stronger. What do you do? Y'all niggas suck. Whatever. I don't care. I'm sorry. Y'all suck, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care no more. I'm hungry. I gotta get
Yeah.
dinner. I don't even care no more. Y'all suck, bro. Y'all suck. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, I think it's the first time in Nerdcat history where you and me actually got into a legitimate heated debate. Hey, you starting to turn to that one podcast with those two white guys, bro. Those two guys.
I was talking about the skate
Yeah,
park. Hat guy had an insane time.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
I'm really glad I'm wearing a hat today.
That's all right, bro. Going by the way the internet's
Yeah.
talking, bro, the way the internet thinks, and they kind of agree with how you think, they're gonna say the guy in the hood guy,
Wait,
he has terrible
well,
things.
here's the thing. You know, I personally don't care about what the internet. I have my own like personal thoughts.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's with the internet, sometimes it's against the internet.
Mhm.
Sometimes I say things I'm like, internet definitely gonna hate this, and then they end up agreeing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm just going based off my what's called. But I think we come from two different points of I think you were going something more so in universe. I think I was going more so just objectively, but no. Some points we're gonna agree to disagree on. Some of the
Absolutely.
conjecture parts, I feel like we're gonna just disagree on how that would play out. Cause same way you say how some inverse stuff works, that's what gives me confidence that how the ending of Boo would be based on how inverse in universe stuff works. So I don't know, we'll agree to disagree on
All right,
that.
man. Totally.
And then outside universe stuff, I would say Toriyama wasn't thinking that far.
Boy, of
So
course not. He was on the end
I
with
was
the
like,
Cell
yeah.
Sergeant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he wasn't even like thinking that far. That's how I also believe.
Oh wait, no,
Like I didn't bring that into it, but
no, he wasn't. He was actually going to he was gonna
no
make
way. But
he was gonna
Gohan is
make
the main, right?
Gohan the next
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
But then everybody was just like,
yeah.
bro, no, we want Goku. Boy. So yet again,
Yeah.
a pack of chicken heads messed up the whole thing. Pack of chicken heads messed up the whole thing, bro. Y'all niggas suck, man.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie.
that'll be next topic. Would Dragon Ball would have been better if Goku stayed dead? Next episode of
Yeah.
Nerdcap
Yeah, next episode for sure,
Podcast.
man. Honestly, I got more topics. I'm just gonna save them for the next one. This ran so long.
Oh yeah. I had one more too, but I was like, I wouldn't not get
Hey,
that because
it'll
that
be
could.
a roll
Well,
over
it's
to the
quick,
next one.
but it'll,
Yeah.
yeah, save me some thinking for next week anyway.
All right, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
All right, y'all.
When it
That's
comes down to uploading this one, bro, you gotta upload this junk in sections, parts.
in sagas.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, bro, but they gotta be. This nigga be the last thing you upload, and it needs to be
Hey, look,
episode. And you need to link each
I'm
episode
on.
back to back so they can find the
Yeah,
first
yeah, yeah.
episode and listen.
I'm gonna tag this section as DJ and Jinzo. debates Dragon Ball for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, bro. I think we debated this bitch for like 20. Bro.
Oh, yeah. It was like, huh? Well, hey, why is this segment into 3 episodes, 30 minutes each? I
Look,
thought
bro.
you said 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dragon Ball
for
5 minutes.
real, bro. I don't care, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, this is gonna be our 10K kicker right here, bro. 10K kicker. But
Oh,
anyway,
look.
man.
But now I might actually segment the section and make its own video for the people who don't reach this part.
Okay.
Potentially. I'll think about it. I'll
Okay.
think about it.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
see how the minutes line up.
All right.
But yeah, my phone's on 2%. Thank y'all for watching episode 47 or 48, 1 and 2. Yeah, we'll figure it out soon.
All right, man. We'll catch y'all later,
Yep.
man. Y'all go
Yep.
read a book and wash your ass.